And we're live.
Hey, it's an Elsewhere podcast.
Hello. Gotta make it nice and awkward with a.
Yeah, it's an Elsewhere podcast. Sunday morning, bringing it to you, coming at you.
I quit. I'm done.
Happy to be here.
All right. All right. Well, I was going to say bye, but we established we shouldn't do that. It's awkward, so.
Just hang up on y'all.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. I see you in the chat. Ladybug, it is nice to see you in
hello, chat.
This is Hateful J. The one, the only.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me here. And I'm ready to have some fun. I feel like we just had like a 15-minute pod, so let's get it, I guess. You know?
Well, you run your own podcast too.
Sometimes.
How often do you do it?
This is different though. Once a week, and we're a little more like planned without planned.
Less
Y'all
ratchet?
freestyle, we like plan and freestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
We're like Harry Mack, the podcast.
I feel like that's y'all, bro. That's like this shit is fire. Like I've caught a couple. You know what I mean? I've caught a couple. I did catch you guys' talent show thing. That was dope.
Oh, the competition was fire. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yes, we got to do another one. That was fun.
Everybody's
Like
already hit me
5
up. They're like,
hours.
let's do another one. I'm like, oh, I just did that one in 4 days. Give me a break. It took all of every moment of my entire life for a legit 4 days to get that to happen. But we decided on what, Monday like evening? We're like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Skulls, let's get Truth on here. Hey, Truth, hey, you guys want to judge this thing? Let's do it. Okay, well, let me hit some people up. Let me do some stuff. 4 days later,
Yeah,
there it was.
see, to be able to put something together like that, like I envy you, because I would just be not having anxiety, not nervous, but to know that people will show up and participate, that would bug the fuck out of me.
Oh,
So
I was
kudos.
going nuts. I was going crazy. Ask Skulls. I was going completely crazy because I was really worried that people were like, hey, I want to participate, but then they just wouldn't, or that I wouldn't have enough people, or that I would like just shit the bed.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, it's kind of ballsy for you to just be like, oh, let's do it in 4 days. I would have been like, let's do it in like 2 weeks. You know, like, let's get shit set up, make sure everything's good. But, I mean, in typical you fashion, you pulled it off.
Well,
Nah, that's dope.
it was amazing. There were so many good artists. That was awesome. And like a lot of them people hadn't heard of outside. Like they run in these circles where they kind of all know each other, but they don't, not everybody knows them outside. You know, like onesie twosie people come in and they start listening and they start hanging out. And the next thing you know, you get them onto a platform where people are like, oh, I haven't heard of this, and this person. So like, for example, when Blind Sight Cypher just dropped, we're like, oh, I recognize that one and that one and that one, right? And it just, people don't understand how big of a deal name recognition is and getting your name out there and like networking. It really, really matters, especially when you're small and independent, whether it's your channel or an artist or whatever. So hopefully hopefully some of them saw a little bit of an uptick in interest and stuff, I mean, hey, anything helps, right?
Yeah, and that love, I feel like that love comes back to you too. You know what I mean? They ever get to the point where they're growing, they're going to remember that. You know what I mean? And it's going to come right back to you.
Bro, everybody's
Or
going to hit
at
it
the
big,
very
and I'm
least,
going to be like just rolling in it. Like, that's what's going to happen.
Well, that's the thing though, like shit like that, when you do all this like work for people and help people connect and everything, you start to realize who really does fuck with you and who doesn't too. So
Absolutely.
As much as it kind of sucks, I mean, you start to see who doesn't have your best interests at heart and who doesn't reciprocate the kind of work and shit that you do for them. And as much as that sucks, that's a good thing because you kind of get to weed that out and move forward with the people who actually want to prop you up.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of the process. Like you learn that with, and I'm sure y'all both have like been through that just with channels. Like the people that'll like actually help you and support you, bro, it's surprising. And the people that fall off is also surprising.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But see,
Like,
for example, here's a really good example is you, Jay. You're a really great example. So I've messed with your content for a long time, right? I found you through Tom Reactions. I found, by the way, if anybody hasn't figured this out, I pretty much found everybody through Tom Reactions initially. because I went down that rabbit hole and I like watched everybody all the time on every video, and now I don't have time to do that anymore. However, I also jumped into you do the Friday night or Saturday night or every night horror nights, and that's
Yeah,
how
Friday, Saturday.
that's how I mess
Right.
with Roysan too. Hi Roysan, I see you in chat.
Ugh.
Cause she
I gotta shout out the haters. Hi haters, all my haters in the chat. How y'all doing? Mwah. I had to get their kisses. I'm sorry. They act crazy if they don't get their kisses. I'm sorry.
Lay him on him.
But that's
You
the
know
thing
what I
is
mean?
she helped me run away because I don't like scary stuff, but I still tried to show up and you know, I'd stay for a little bit and then I'd go and do my thing, whatever. You've never treated me as less than because I didn't show up every time, all the time and stay. You every single
No.
time you've seen me, you've been like, hey, I'm glad you came through. You've never held it against me. You've never been mad about it. You've never had issues with it. You've always treated me just on the same level as anyone that's been there with you every single day, and that meant everything to me because I can't jump into everybody's live. I do flybys constantly.
But like, see with that, like, how can I be mad at your intentions? Because think of how many people I know, all of us that do content. Think how many people you know that don't show up and just say what's up and leave. You know what I'm saying? So I know you know me through time reactions. You don't have to click like most of the people on my channel. You don't have to click on anything else I do. So to me, the intentions are there. When you stop through and just to say hi, fly by, comment, whatever it is, hit the like button. That's the same as you spending the whole 2 hours. To me, it's the same thing because it's intentions. Like I love
Yeah.
that.
And that was kind of how I've looked at it. I've had people that actually they get mad. They're like, oh, you just can't bother to stay there. Why do you even waste your time? Or why do you even like? Why do you, basically? I've had people say that I just stop in to get shouted out so that I can leave again, which is literally, I drop love. I hit the like first before I say anything, and then if I leave, I leave. And half the time I don't even hear it. If I'm like saying I'm like it's a flyby, I'm usually like wee, and I'm out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, hold on, my kid came in.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
oh, we got a kid alert.
Hope she
Honey.
doesn't sound the car horn again, because that's something that happened.
Hello.
It's a little
Oh.
one.
Hello. Oh no. Yeah, she's the little
Here,
one.
put that on
She won't do that.
real quick.
Ain't no
Hello.
wrong with a little car horn
Hello.
every day. Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Good, good. How was your day? Yeah, just good.
Yeah.
Not great. Why not great?
Great.
Hey, at
It's
least she ain't
so
saying,
warm
like,
over there.
good. You know,
Yeah.
she
yeah,
had a little joy with it. You know.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
Right, Dad.
So it was a good.
I love you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Headphones.
Aw.
All right.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye. Man, that was sweet as hell. What's
I
going
know.
on? Say I love you. Bye.
That's
Oh, that was amazing.
the little one.
That was cute.
That's my
Bailey's
baby.
sweet.
She is sweet. My older one is kind of crazy.
Yeah, she was just telling him like me and Kat were talking and like just trying to have a conversation, and she comes in the garage and starts honking the horn like right in my ear.
Damn.
I was like, Jesus. It was hilarious, but holy crap, right in my ear.
Hey, it was
Oh,
in
yeah,
my ear
especially,
first.
especially through Discord. That should be loud.
Yup.
No, but all I was saying before I was so sweetly interrupted. See, I'm a single mom. You know, it's just my other kid is out there practicing driving. God help us all.
That's
Y'all
scary.
stay
Scary
home.
shit.
If you're out on the road, get off the road.
Get your ass in the house.
But it's, you know, it's just me and her. So if she needs anything, you bet your ass I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna talk to her. And at that moment, I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna have her say hi. I usually don't, just because, but you know.
No, it's dope.
Well,
She said love you bye. Like you got to love you bye out of this.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. Oh, thanks, Wolf. You just tipped
Fire.
$10. Tell Mom this is for you. Aw.
Oh,
Shout out him. You know what I'm saying?
thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Menacing Threats Productions. What is that name? What is going
That's
on? in your
Menace. He was
chat?
in the competition actually.
Yes.
I'm all about the names though. So if it's a weird name, I'm gonna call it out every time.
It sounds kind of like menacing. Like
Menacing
Yeah,
threats.
right.
Like ain't a threat
Ew.
already menacing? Like you're just trying to double up. Like so, what kind of threats? You know what I'm saying?
It's a menacing threat. Like, not only are you threatened, but you feel menaced. Menaced adds a bit of evil to it, if you think about it, because that word in and of itself is a lot more evil than just threatened, right?
I mean, I'm nervous. Yeah, I mean,
being threatened is kind of menacing, isn't it? What?
that's what I'm saying. It's like
No, but if
like
you
a
look at
menacing threat is like I'm going to kill you and then kill you again. It's like, all right, well,
no,
fuck,
threatening
man.
someone is like, I'm gonna I'm gonna come at you, right? Menacing is like, holy shit, they're coming at me. Like, it's a different level, I think. That's my opinion.
Can't coming at you be seen as a threat as well?
Isn't menacing like a kind of an implication of a threat?
Well, I mean, that's the next level. A threat is like a step down from a menace. If you're menacing, you're actively doing it.
Oh, okay. If you're talking, yeah, well, then then you're thinking
But
like
isn't the act
someone.
of menacing also threatening?
He's saying being
Yeah,
menacing isn't always threatening. I think it is. Well,
The act
like the
of
difference
menacing, like if
between
you're
like
being a menace, like actively being a menace, I feel threatened. So like doing it kind of, I'm just asking questions. I really,
yeah, it's like the difference between those words are like Dennis the Menace and Will Smith.
oh,
Like one of them's actually gonna do something.
thanks, Mad
Yeah,
Hatter.
yeah.
You have a good night.
Yeah, it's
Appreciate you
true.
coming through. I just.
Oh, I didn't even see him come through.
Oh,
What
it's
up,
an
man?
annoyance. Huh. See, hey, I'm all here for this. I just got the notification that we're live, so yay, we're live, y'all.
Hey, I didn't get it myself. I just had to randomly click on your page, and you were here. We were here. So, yeah.
Where am I?
Hey, YouTube just don't listen. All right, I'm not gonna do that here. Never mind. YouTube's great.
Who is the Elsewhere podcast on?
YouTube's fantastic.
Isn't that
Yep.
like the dude from that show I don't watch?
What show don't you watch?
The one that you always
I'm
talk
sure there's a
about,
lot.
that you imitate.
Oh, this Family Guy. I don't watch
Yeah,
that.
that one.
I don't watch this shit. I used to when it was good.
Yeah, that's
Probably
definitely a
get
used
flack
to
for
show.
that.
It's definitely a used to show.
He
That
was
shit
a
bad.
family guy.
Hate it.
Sorry.
It also has meaning, which is an annoying person. Well, we're all kind of menacing then, aren't we? Because have you
Is
met
it?
all of us?
A menace is an annoying person?
No, oh God,
What is this?
I gotta Google now.
Cat, you're
Yeah,
a
I was
menace.
about. Hey, I'm
apparently.
glad you did it because I was about to start searching up definitions. I feel like there's a whole
Alright.
lot of hubbub going, and it all means the
Ha.
same thing.
Okay,
I'm sticking with that.
a person, for noun, it's a person or thing that is likely to cause harm, a threat, or danger. As a verb, it's to threaten, especially in a malignant or hostile manner. Ha! Threaten in a hostile
No.
manner, so it's a step up from threatening. I win.
No.
I win.
I think me and Skulls are right. I think
No,
right.
I win.
I think we're all saying the same thing in a different way. I think. Nope.
I think
Yeah,
I
I hate definitions where you actually have to like dive into like look up another definition to fully understand it. Because what exactly is malignant? It's just like okay, malevolent. Fuck, what's
Well,
malevolent? Like I want to know
malevolent-
exactly what we're
malevolent
talking.
is like aggressive. I'm sure. Like
Malignant
malignant-
literally says malevolent.
Yeah. Okay, so having or showing
wow,
a
malevolent.
wish to do evil to others. Yeah, so it's all just stuck in that purgatory of
Spiteful,
intent
hostile,
and not actually acting.
malicious, malign. Like, so it's mean AF is what that is.
It's all the same. This is why I don't like words.
Check the
'Cause
one
listen,
below it. Below what? Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
It's
stop
all
with this
tiny
threat shit.
levels.
Just fucking
all tiny
clock
levels
someone
of
in the face.
Shit, bro.
A
You know what I'm
menace
saying?
is something that threatens to cause evil, harm, injury, etc. A threat, air pollution is a menace to health. A person whose actions, attitudes, or ideas are considered dangerous or harmful. When he gets behind the wheel of a car, he's a real menace, an extremely annoying person. Okay, that's what he's talking. Okay.
In every
It's
single one of
way
these
at the bottom.
in every single one of these situations, I can just replace menace with threat.
Yeah, it's all similar. It's all like the
Yeah.
same shit.
Oh,
They're
Melanie,
synonym.
thank you. She tipped $20. My favorite people is up in here. Love y'all. Love you too, sis.
Hey, we'd be happy to keep reading the dictionary to you if you'd like.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little dictionary chat.
See, he's talking about Dennis the Menace type menace and not like menacing, like as in like someone that is
Ev-
caught stalking someone, right? Like that's what he's
oh,
talking about, and I get that. I get that.
everything has levels though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Words are
this is the
hard.
menace, sure, menace, but there's like you've been reading something that's way more dangerous than just the regular little kid running around the neighborhood doing bullshit to Mr. Wilson. You know,
Wolf
all
7
all
music
the same
tips.
shit.
Tip $10. The more you know, LeVar Burton. Thank you. Appreciate you,
Good old
homie. I appreciate you. By the way, if anybody
yeah.
isn't aware, special shout out to Wolf. He actually does my graphics for me. All the badass graphics you see on Instagram, that you see on the YouTube Live, the promotions that I do, the stuff for the competition. He did all of that, as well as the videos, which are badass, that he did as intros. For example, the competition.
Don't.
He does. He does beats. He does music. He does, all kinds of stuff. So,
He does a lot, man, and he's good at it all.
and he
Like
does
for
it
real.
he does it just out of the kindness of his heart. So I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you, really, man.
And he pulls it together in like the last second. I'm like 11:30
Yeah.
at night. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, like even with the rap competition, like he put all that together, like boom, you know. And I mean, like, and we had to, and well, I mean, not it was more you than anything, but you had to get all the names ready and for him, and then he had to actually make the animation with that. And he like, I remember it was kind of down to the wire of getting the last person on there, and then you gave it to him, and he just did it. I was like, geez, man, so quick.
Yeah, and
Don't
like
don't let him go anywhere, Cat. That is an asset
no,
for
he's
real.
amazing. He's honestly, and
That's a
if he
huge
moves
asset.
on to do other things, it'll make me cry. But I mean, I'm
Don't let
thankful.
him go anywhere, Cat. Do you hear me? Don't let him do anything else with his life. It's not important.
Wolf, you are now literally revolves around me. That's it. By the way,
Yep.
he also did the Keto and Truth promo that Keto,
Oh,
Truth, and
sorry.
myself pushed out there. He did that like literally. I'm like, guess what? They're doing this tonight. He's like, cool. He threw me
Dude.
all of that promo.
That was still the weirdest thing ever, considering like, I met Truth on here forever ago. Then I met Keto on here completely, they didn't know each other. And then seeing Truth hop in a live and one of Keto's lives once and talking to him. And then actually getting to the point where it was like, bro, now they're on one stream just hanging out. Like that's fucking wild to me.
Well,
Like
we've been
just
trying.
how
We've been
what?
trying to get Jay here for a while now, but he's got his lives. He does live streaming on Twitch. He does live streaming on YouTube. He does his members only stuff, his podcast stuff. So he's a busy guy. And if I'm not
Well,
mistaken, you work too.
I kind of do members only stuff. I kind of do. Listen, the past month, I have not been able to do a members only anything, bro. Everything has been getting blocked. So
Ugh.
that's been hit or miss. That's just been hit or miss. And I just got to bring it up because you stumbled on it, and it's a little aggravating.
What
But
is that just the Twitch thing?
no, that's YouTube. That's
It's a
YouTube.
YouTube thing, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a YouTube thing. But yeah, no, I'm always down to do stuff like this. I just didn't want to like aggressively text you like, when's the pod? When's the pod? When's the pod? You know what I mean? And like you said, we both super busy.
Well,
But I was
that's
100% down because you guys were in the background over here a lot. So
the thing is like, for example, I asked you when we first started because you're one of the people that I rock with for a long time. I've been, I might not be actively, consistently always, but I've been in your Discord. I've been in your content for a long time.
yeah.
Well, comparatively to how long I've been on YouTube, by the way, it's been just over a year. So, like a year and a month. So it's not like I've been around so long, right? So comparatively, I've been with your content a majority of the time. And so you were one of the first people that I did ask, and I knew that we had some scheduling issues and stuff. XMC has the same thing. He streams every freaking day. So I knew it was going to be an issue with, my 8 to 5 job and, all that stuff. But
Weren't you like a mod for a lot of people too, or no?
I am.
Was am? Okay.
Wham.
I am.
Because
I
I
wham.
remember
I wham.
asking you like early on, he was like, I'm already like modding a lot. I'm like, all right, I get it. You know what I mean? Because it's not an easy job.
I used to mod more. Like I used to mod everybody and their brother.
Understatement of the century.
But now there's only certain content that I'm there consistently. However, I also have mod privileges in a lot of them, depending on who I'm around.
Mm,
And I'm not talking like just mod privileges. I'm talking like mod. You know what I'm saying? Like you have your mods that do modding. There's a difference
yeah,
between
yeah,
that and just having the perms. Um, when it comes to just have it like to actual be a mod, like there's only two or three or four of them, and I'm one of them if I ever show up to the live. There's quite a
yeah.
few. However, I turn it down anytime anybody asks me. Nobody, I mean, a lot of times they don't listen, which is, it is neither here nor there. It's, I appreciate it. It's, you know, but on the flip side, I'm like, I'm not going to be here. I love y'all. But
You got a lot of honorary mods.
yeah, I pretty much, I'm an honorary mod in a lot of places, but I don't mod for them all the time. I did at the time with that you had asked, that was way back then. I really did. It was pretty much a full time and a half job on top of my full time job. So.
Mm, yeah. Well, I figured it out, and I know one of my mods. I don't want to expose too much, but I know one of my mods learned a lot from you. So you know what I mean, through the grapevine. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, anytime, not a problem. I'm like, dude,
So,
where's your
but
rules, man? In your Discord, man, where's your rules? Like,
hey, listen, I didn't know shit. I still don't know shit about Discord, cat. I still don't know nothing. I
Yeah,
still don't know nothing.
Discord scares me. Like, there's always something around the corner that I had no idea about that Cat reveals to me. I'm like, you could do that?
Have y'all seen the dark side of Discord video?
yes.
No.
Lord.
Oh yes, absolutely have. That's one of the first
Oh
things I watched a
Lord.
long time ago. That's
Oh
why
my
there's a
goodness.
limit to what I put on there. You know, there's a limit
Discord is a menace.
to it. Nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
full
don't
circle.
venture outside of my community. For real, honestly, like that's pretty much it. I probably got like stream elements. I think when I got questions about my stream elements. Other than that, I don't fuck with Discord. I couldn't tell you how to do anything. Like
Yeah.
before this, I was like, do I know how to get in a call? Like, like I do, but I had to think about it a couple times. Like, wait a minute,
Well, I
it's just
mean,
foreign, bro. It's too much. It's too much.
it can be, and honestly, it's not for everybody. And oh, and there's Wolf tipped again, $10. I appreciate the shout out. You know you don't have to, but since you did, have more money. I have to go, but hope you guys have a great night. I look forward to checking out your content, Jay. Much love, everybody. Much love to you,
Yeah,
Wolf. Really
appreciate
appreciate you, man.
Bro, much love, bro.
giving out the monies. That's
Enjoy
nice.
the rest of your night.
That's nice.
It's nice. But no, I mean, Discord can be a tool. It's not for everyone. Like 90, okay, I'd say 80% of everybody in my Discord, we have a large, comparatively, we have a decent sized Discord. There's a lot of them that are content creators that are there just to kind of show support and be a part of it. There's people that interact. There's people that only poke their head in when there's an announcement or something, and a lot of people have it muted, which is cool. No matter how you want to do it.
Mm.
The people that like it, and the people that don't, and that's completely fine. There are many ways to support people outside of being on the only avenues. Like I live in Discord, however, I don't think anybody has to be in my Discord to show that they support, the content that we're putting out or myself at all.
Yeah,
It's
might not be
required.
that thing. Yeah.
And we're actually, there's the plug. On Friday, we're having an open forum type of podcast where it's going to be more like, why do you support the people you support? What makes you want to? And what different ways do people support people? And what's the most important to you? Like mine would be time, right? My time is precious and I have very little of it. So if I spend time, that to me is the most precious commodity that I have. And it's actually worth more to me than money. However, some people, like, they can't spend the time, so maybe they spend the money, or maybe both, or whatever. So anyway, it's going to be a conversation on Friday.
Oh, I had so much to say there, but we'll save it. We'll save it.
Hey, same skulls. I'm just let it rock though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and it's going to be open for
Same.
content creators, artists, because we're talking about all of it, as well as the community to hop up in and say their piece.
And isn't it so weird how that all changes? Like I guess based on what you do,
Yes.
Well, okay. Again, we'll save it. We'll save it. Because
Damn it, bro! I kind of want to hear what you're gonna say.
No, go ahead and say it, because this is something, like I said, it's going to be an open forum, so this is something that we can touch on, and we can go into it deeper then, or whatever. It's whatever.
When are you doing this?
Friday?
What time Friday?
Well, like the usual. This is like the usual.
like yeah, so like 7 between what 6 and 8,
Probably
probably
before
7.
your horror, because I always say horror.
No,
Yeah,
it's
horse,
horror. It's,
your
a Fri-
horse
it's Friday. It's
stream.
Friday night horror. Friday night
horror.
horror.
Friday Night Horror. Oh God,
It's a whore.
Horrors. However you feel.
that was like
Grandma
my
used to
Friday night.
My grandma
You
used
like
to
your
say
word plural,
whore.
you know?
They're
Friday
a
night horrors.
whore. It's a whore.
Whore. Okay, Danny DeVito. Your mother was a whore. I don't know why I did like the Charlie voice.
No
It's
kidding.
just so
Say what?
satisfying to say whore. Like whore is, it just flows. Whore. Like, come on, man.
No, I
Feels
love that
good.
word.
It's like taking a deep breath. I have no idea.
Yes, Roy, saying that is correct. It should be. It should potentially. The intention is that the meat of it will be before his horror stream.
The meat and potatoes.
Well, no,
Speaking
the
of horror
potatoes
stream.
might kind of overlap, so he might get some potatoes in his. But
Potatoes? Kat, I want to say, you said horror. You have a slight, I don't know what's coming through your mic, but you got a slight demonic undertone on my end. Just a little
good.
bit. It's like right behind everything you say. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're here.
Probably my
Yeah.
fan. Like the
My
I don't
computer's
want
probably
to.
possessed.
Oh yeah, the gate when the gate releases, or
I don't
Yeah.
want to
not really.
die.
Wow.
So it's I'm kind of notorious for my whatever the sound is in the background, and I just don't want to die. Like I said. So
Well, before the thing, don't die. So, it's not.
yeah.
It's
If
not
there's a
good.
demon behind you making you say things, click your, click. How do you blink without video? Like we need a fucking.
Tap 3 times. Tap 3 times on anything.
Yeah.
Was that one tap?
Punch the
Oh,
microphone.
Just go, ah! Do that
Ew.
one time.
if I do that, people will go nuts. Don't even make me do that.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
doing
Friday night horror for you.
Like, what is she in there doing? Hey, that was better than mine. I love that.
It's better than mine.
That's what I wanted to do. Like, his sound was the sound I was trying to make. Pause. Wait a minute. Listen, let's just move on. Just.
That's actually funny. I was working with a band a while ago, a band called Promise. They were actually signed with, what was it, Roadrunner Records, I believe. And they were trying to like modernize their sound, so they brought me in to do some rap stuff.
Right.
And there was a part at the beginning they wanted me to sing, and when I went up there to like practice with them, I gave them the re-recorded version of me like singing the part that the other dude sang, and he was like, I told you to sing on it, and I was like, bro, that is me. I just sang it, and they're like, oh, you sounded exactly like him. I was like, well, yeah, I figured he sang it that way. That's how he wanted it to be sang, so I sang it that way.
Bro, you're some kind of fucking
But-
talent stealer, voice stealer, one of them
I'm
aliens.
just good at impersonating things.
I mean, like a Shang
you know.
Tsung of voices, huh? Okay.
He's impersonating his own voice. Like, don't even get it twisted.
Yeah,
That's not what he
This
sounds
this ain't
like.
me. This ain't me. This
That's
is
a
me.
fucking conundrum. That's
He sounds
That's
like
a
he's from
brain.
Boston, really.
Yeah.
a brain teaser there. All right.
No, whenever you hear Cat talk and you hear that like kind of undertone, like that's actually me impersonating Cat.
I don't like that.
Facts.
I don't like the sound of that. Mm-mm.
Put that on your Friday night horror.
No. Mm-mm. What is it, Monday? You fucking got Monday night horrors. Like, what the hell?
Friday Monday ever. Let's go.
Friday night horror.
You say it's the Fridayest Monday ever?
Yes.
Fridayest. I've had enough.
Making a
Very
words up
good.
in here. I'm a wordsmith.
Fridayest. I like it.
Friday.
No.
Hello?
I will mute you. No.
That Rebecca Black was her name. She never did anything else besides that, right?
I have no idea. I didn't even know she did that.
Oh
Who
yeah.
the fuck is Rebecca Black?
We're about to look it up. Rebecca Black. Yep, Friday. It's the first thing that comes up. That was her claim to fame. And then she dropped off, probably.
Melanie, he picked it himself.
I was just about to tell her. I did.
Picked what?
My picture. I just looked at the camera like, what the fuck is that? Took a picture and then sent it to Kat.
What the fuck is that?
That's my what the fuck is that face? It's like you walked in the house and there was shit on the counter in your kitchen. He's like, what the fuck? That's what that face is. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So I'm actually pretty surprised. I went to Rebecca Black's Wikipedia and it is illustrious. What the hell is this? It's freaking a mile long. Well, a mile longer than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be like, yeah, she did Friday, and that's it, But it's like a whole fucking thing. She has like 20 singles. What the hell? And I'm no longer interested.
What singles? Only give me two that we know. Anything?
Yeah.
Anything else?
What's the other one? Tuesday?
Wow.
Probably next Wednesday. Wednesday would be a better song than
or Friday after the next. Featuring Ice Cube.
I knew you was about to do that. I am leaving this Discord right now. I am leaving.
You can't
This
tell.
is my
You just
goodbye.
gotta do it.
Adios, motherfuckers. I'm just
They had to check all the boxes, man. Come on.
you know,
Goodbye.
did you just make another Friday reference? What are we doing? What are you guys doing? Stop. Okay.
They
I know this is
15s.
your
No, they're
podcast.
not. They
Listen.
10s. They 10s, but I keep them clean.
Listen, stop. Okay? I'm not trying to be the guy that comes to somebody else's podcast, tell them stop, but y'all need to quit. This shit has to stop
Quit while
right
you're
now.
ahead.
Okay?
Or whatever you are. It's not ahead.
What the
It's something.
hell is going on? Big
Bro,
T's,
every
but
time I
keep
s-
'em clean.
Every time I see Ladybug in the top chat, like all I think of is Ladybird now. So I'm sorry. It's like freaking me out a little bit. Because we were talking about King of the Hill before this.
It's not the miraculous ladybird. That would be terrible. Ladybug, don't
Yeah,
get mad. Don't worry about it. It's all
The
good.
miraculous-
It's just jokes. Hey, now say
You one of those haters that you were talking about?
yeah,
you
those
said
them
you're
haters,
haters.
man. Get my community all here. I think our community's blend. I think
Oh.
we got a little bit.
Oh
of
wow, I just got it because you're hateful, Jay. Oh, I get it.
God damn it! Now I'm leaving again, bro. You got one more leave strike.
Whatever, bro. I'm just gonna go listen to Rebecca Black.
You know
Darth
what? I
Meow
think
just
that-
said.
I think that was your third strike. I think that was.
He said coming
think that was
soon.
it.
Skulls does reactions to Rebecca Black's 19 other singles.
Oh my god.
I don't
You have
know.
to
Will he
pay
ever
me for
end?
that one?
It's like a telenovela where it's like, will they ever get together? Will they ever find out who killed so and so? Will he ever stop reacting to Tool and do something else? No, I'm kidding.
Find out
guys
next
really
Friday with
Y'all
Rebecca
really
Black.
don't hear the demon undertone in his voice right now.
I hear that you're roboting, so
Excuse me.
Well,
What?
it's sort of not isolating, oscillating. So I do think it's a fan.
I just want to make sure I don't need the sage.
No, you should put some like foam underneath the fan. It might I said the fan.
No, it's kind of a cool effect. I kind of wish I could have that sound when I talk too. You know, especially on Friday.
Cat, can you bring the fan closer to you and talk into it and say something Darth Vader would say?
really.
Yeah.
For a podcast from hell.
This is Friday Night Horror.
We are all here for you to die. Like, God damn, let's get a little fucking relax.
That was an epic voice. You should replace the Halo announcer on Halo.
Are you a gamer, Coles? You gaming at all?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you said hell yeah. I know you do. What you play?
Right now, not much, just Halo online.
Bro, I hate. Oh, you playing Halo Infinite? I hate it. I hate it.
I like it, and there are things I don't like about it. I prefer Halo Reach.
Hmm.
Halo Reach was my shit.
Play on Xbox or play on PC?
Now I play on PC. I used to play on Xbox, and then
Gotcha.
the Xbox One happened.
Mm. Mm.
He said,
Mm. No,
"Are you
man,
an Xbox guy?"
yeah, I mean, I am, yeah. But I like all the stuff. It's not like I'm gonna fucking slap somebody for saying PlayStation is better or something. But
Well, let me tell you this. I switched to Xbox when the first Xbox came out.
Right.
Mostly because for a stupid reason that nobody will relate to. I wanted to play the new Oddworld, which was Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. Which,
fire.
probably nobody knows that game, but I wanted to play it so badly. And then after that, I went to the 360, which I loved. I thought the 360 was amazing. And after the 360, I bought the One, and that was just fucking a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
It was.
And
Yeah.
so I
Oddworld
tossed
games
that
are fire though,
motherfucker.
by the way.
I love
Abe's
Oddworld. One of my
Odyssey,
favorite series.
all of them were fire. They were fire.
Bro,
Sorry.
even Stranger's Wrath, bro. Like that shit got a lot of I don't know if it got hate, but it was just so different from the other ones. Like people didn't like it. But dude, that game has one of the best plot twists ever.
Bro,
I
if they
fucking
made those
love
games
it.
now, they would hit different. If they made
No,
those
I don't
games,
think they would. I don't think they would because I think people like more explosions than stories and interesting new things, you know? It's like
that's true, but look at games like what the fuck? I can't even think. But all these like new little fantasy side scrolling games that have like blown up out of nowhere.
yeah, there
They've
was a
like
samurai one that just dropped.
it's one with like fuck, bro. The character is like made out of yarn or some shit.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Unravel.
and it's another
I
one
love
like
that game.
Unravel. Like those games are amazing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I personally can't really get into them because of the theme, like the story behind. But like I feel like gaming now is way more open to all these different types and genres than it was before.
I
It was
think
fighting games and what else? Fucking Cruising USA, shit like that. But
yeah. Yeah.
everybody's playing everything now. You got the little Nightmare series that dropped. It's kind of like the same kind of tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which I keep telling Kat to play. Like we should actually play that cuz that has so much cool social commentary on it that I
Oh,
think she would
Little
love it.
Nightmares.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, bro, yeah, that's
Especially the
mindfuck.
second one. The second one has so much to say
Oh my
about
god,
society.
bro.
It's fucking excellent.
Damn, bro,
But
I might have to play that with the fam on stream. But no, that's an amazing game.
yeah, there's man, I mean, you're right. I think there are a lot of in the industry. There's like a niche audience that is more interested in what the like not AAA titles, just independent game makers.
Yeah,
Because
Niche.
I think
niche
they're
facts. Yeah.
okay. Niche. Get out of here, you menace. Uh, I
Threatening him.
like
Jesus.
there was a game called Swapper, which I still think is one of the best games I ever played. I paid $2 for it. Like
Swapper.
the Swapper, yeah, bruh. If you like sci-fi, like space shit, play that game.
It
It is
depends the level. It depends on the level of sci-fi space. I'm about to watch.
okay,
I'm looking at the trailer now.
bro. Like I think IGN gave it a 10 out of 10.
Hmm.
Like and it was
Oh, I
actually
know
like
this game, bro. I know
you
what
ever
this. Yeah.
did you play it,
No, I know what it is though. I've seen a decent amount of play on it.
bro? The end. My fucking jaw hit the fucking ground. It was nuts.
I think I've
Like,
seen Markiplier play this, maybe some shit like that.
oh, he played that. Oh shit, that would be
Yeah,
good.
it was him or somebody like him. Jacksepticeye, one of them dudes.
Oh, okay,
One of
yeah,
those poggers.
yeah. I heard Jacksepticeye was in a game too. He did voice acting for a game, a real independent game.
He was just in.
It's like a scary game.
That's all I. That's all I do is watch Berleezy play shit in the background while I'm working. It was the Haunted Arcade, I think.
Oh, okay, so he was in another one. This was a
Or
weird. I think it was called Murder House. Is the one I'm thinking of.
he was in that too. He was in
Yeah,
another one. He was in another one recently where it
he
was
like
actually
fucked up the
him.
line too,
Yeah. He was in
which
another
is
one recently where it
hilarious.
was actually him recorded, bro. And he like changed his voice and shit. Man, these guys, can you imagine making that much money and just doing so much off of YouTube, bro? Like,
That broad. They're.
geez.
I mean, they're lucky, but the great thing about them is that they know they're very. I can't mean lucky is the wrong word. Like sort of like in retrospect, it's luck. It's like you look back and it's like shit, man. I'm so lucky. Like, how did this happen? But it's like at the same time, like Jacksepticeye in that regard, like he earned that shit. Like he
Facts,
just
facts.
made good content, kept doing it, kept growing as a result of the good content, and then he just gives back. He's just a decent dude. So I support that guy.
No, absolutely. But like all those guys like that, like all those guys at that level, like I know you wanted to go to the luck. And the luck I give them is that they all started at the right time. You know what I mean? Even like
Yeah,
the Mr. Beast and shit, they all was doing YouTube before YouTube. Anybody knew what the hell YouTube was.
yeah,
So of
yeah.
course you come to a new platform that's growing. Who's the first people you're gonna see?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's almost sort of arbitrary too. It's just like, oh, I just found this platform at this time and then I just started doing it and then it just worked
Hmm.
out. So like that timing, it was like, okay, it was smart of you to start then, but it seems pretty clear that they had no idea that they were going to blow up in the way they did.
No,
So
yeah,
it was sort of arbitrary, and that's where they probably get that sense of, oh, it was luck. And it was like,
yeah, facts.
it's just kind of like you found it at the right time, you
Right
know?
place, right time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people would call that destiny if you believe in that kind of thing, but it's definitely a right place, right time. I agree with you.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
but you know, like it goes to show that bro, if you have 26 million subscribers and you're keeping 26 million subscribers, that's not luck anymore. That's
No,
you
yeah,
being
no,
good at what you do.
yeah. You gotta back that shit up.
Yeah, and he
'Cause
does.
What's
He
Mark
does.
got like 40 million or some shit right now? Like,
I don't even know. I don't even
For
know how you can
my
watch
daughter,
it.
the little one who just interrupted me again, she's out here. She's like, I'm bored. I'm like, that sucks. Anyway, um, her favorite YouTuber in the world is Afmao.
who?
I
Af
never even heard of him.
Afmao does Minecraft. Let me look it
Spell
up.
it.
APHMAU. Look it
Oh,
up.
yep. I typed APH and he came up.
13 mil. Jesus.
Yeah.
See, Cat, we need to stream.
Hey, we've got the promo for Among Us streams if we want to. I don't know if my laptop will allow me to like.
We should do more. We should do
Hey,
Telltale
if
You
games.
y'all
realize
play
I'm on a
Among Us,
laptop, like.
invite me. If y'all play Among Us, I want
Oh my
in.
God, we play Among Us all the time. Well, we used to
Yeah,
play it a lot
bro.
more, and we
I
stream it.
want,
And we play
want
with Alpha Tyler's
in.
people. We play with them too. Well, Skulls hasn't, but I have. And like we get the community
Listen,
involved, and we all jump in there. Yeah.
I want in, bro. That's all. I bring sandwiches. Y'all like sandwiches?
I do like
I love
sandwiches.
sandwiches.
All right. Well,
White bread, right? Not wheat.
how dare you insult me? Of course, white bread.
I love this guy.
I like honey wheat though. Honey wheat, Sara Lee honey wheat is
It depends on what's going on. Like
Bruh. So
certain
much
Hawaiian.
sandwiches,
inflammation.
if I'm just
Hawaiian.
doing some mayo, meat, cheese, give me white bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if I'm doing other stuff on it, I need wheat, not honey wheat, because I want my bread to be sweet. That's gross. But
Well,
you know, like some, yeah.
I
What?
like
I'm sorry.
ham and
I gotta agree
Swiss
with that.
with mayo, lettuce, Doritos, and honey wheat, Sara Lee honey wheat bread.
Oh, you said lettuce, Doritos, mayo. You said lettuce, Doritos. Is that what
Ham
you said?
Swiss, like the big whole Swiss, not the baby Swiss, because it's like lame. I like the stanky ass shit. Okay, so ham,
Tangy ass shit.
like
Go ahead.
maple or brown sugar ham, Sara Lee brown sugar ham, good Swiss.
Anky ham?
Yeah, no cheese, man, Swiss.
I got some. I'm
Oh.
gonna let you finish. I already got like 4 issues with the sandwich, but go ahead. I want
And
to rest.
mayonnaise, lettuce, Doritos, Sara Lee honey wheat.
Okay.
The Doritos are kind of, it depends on my mood. I don't
Nah,
always use
Doritos is
that.
fire. Nah,
Do you
any
keep the
kind of
crust?
chip on
Do you
sandwich
cut
is
the
fire.
crust
That's fine.
off?
I don't cut any crusts off. I'm not a baby.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
The
So no
sweet
Breaking Bad
bread-
stuff.
The sweet bread is gross, first of all. But
Honey wheat is
ham,
not sweet. Well, I guess yeah, kind
ham
of.
sandwiches, buck a ham sandwich,
Fuck.
ham and Swiss. If it ain't like hot inside of one of them like onion buns or something like they would, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm not eating ham with Swiss. And then you got honey brown sugar ham. You got sweet ham. You got sweet meat, sweet bread. But you do got Doritos though. You do got some contrast. Give me a second. Let me my taste buds
Nah,
process.
fuck Doritos. Yeah, I got problems with Doritos. That trash ass food.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna get back to you next week.
Okay.
But sweet meat and sweet bread, I just
Well, you have to understand, I was at the time that I developed, my affinity for the sandwich, right? At that time, I was trying to please everybody in my family, which at the time, I had under 3-year-old, I had, a 11-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a big ass, obnoxious ass baby ex-husband. So, to try and like check all the boxes for everybody, like that was how, except the lettuce, because oh god, nobody could agree on the lettuce because I don't want salad. Oh, it's green. Whatever, So, but aside from that, it worked for everyone. right? So, and I don't want the real baby Swiss. I want the stuff that like is like tasty, like oh, that's Swiss.
No, I agree with you on the stank ass Swiss. That's one part that's amazing. Stanky Swiss. If it ain't stanky, then no thanky. I guess whatever. I tried to try to find something to rhyme.
Melanie,
You know what I'm saying?
no, nacho cheese Doritos, not ranch Doritos. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with you?
All right. First of all, let me say this. I just want to say this. I have a question, but first I'm gonna say this: the ultimate chip to put on the sandwich is sour cream and onion. First of all, so like Doritos are fine. Any chip is fine, but if you're not putting sour cream and onion chips on your sandwich, I don't know. Like, it's your life. Live your life. My question, though, age-old question. This will determine everything. This will give you a super sweet sandwich. Grace with me. Pancakes or waffles?
Either.
Honestly, I don't really care for either.
What the fuck is going on?
I would
here?
probably.
Okay, so ask anybody
No,
honestly
no,
that knows
this
me.
is
I
not-
don't eat sweets. I don't eat syrup. I don't eat cake, chocolate.
You
candy,
just,
none of
you
it.
just,
All right,
did
let me-
honey sweet ham with sweet honey Sara Lee bread. Sara Lee made
It
like
did-
cheesecakes and apple pies, so I know that bread's sweet.
It's not that sweet. Like it literally just it doesn't taste like plain bread. Like, and the thing is about Sara Lee bread is if
This is
it gets a
preposterous.
little bit, if it gets a this is so horrible. If it gets a little bit moist, like if you don't eat it that second, it doesn't turn into goo. And that
This
matters.
is like strike 15 for Cat.
I am fucking flabbergasted.
I don't like
No,
You
sweets. My
motherfuckers
kids
don't like
even get
pancakes
me
or
cake.
waffles.
No. Okay, let's put it this way. I just usually don't eat them because there's a lot of carbs in them. So I would rather have like eggs.
Oh, you
with
gotta be
some-
healthy about
you
it.
know.
Like who
Just-
asked you?
guys, just
Nobody
stop.
asked you.
Just stop the bullshit right now. Dolls and Cat. This is
I'm
your
not doing it
podcast.
for
and I've had
lady.
enough. If somebody locked you in a room and said, "Here, motherfucker, take this syrup, Mrs. Butterworth, and put a plate of waffles and a plate of pancakes in front of you, which one you gonna eat?" You can't leave me out here in fucking
Could I like just
limbo
put the
with no
butter on
answer.
it without
I
the
can't
syrup and eat
handle-
it that way? Because I'll eat that.
Limbo, another great game.
Oh my Lord, have
Um,
Jesus on
like-
steak, mother, sandwich, and me. What is going? Pancakes and waffles.
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 Oh my God, it got worse.
Because
So,
because
If I were to have fruit on one of them, I would go for pancakes though.
Nobody said you don't have fruit. You are locked in the dungeon of breakfast, and the only two options are pancakes, waffles. Ain't no fruit, no strawberries.
nobody
no
makes
whipped cream.
pancakes right.
What does that? These are the most perfect pancakes in the world.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's different. What Kat said is true. A lot of people do fuck up pancakes.
Oh my Santa!
Do not be
Everyone gets
do not
waffles,
be a
right?
flip flopper.
I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I can't. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You know what? Just I like the first answer better. Neither. That's you know what I feel because my heart is beating fast. All these answers is just you guys. It's me. It's just me and food. Don't worry about it.
It's all good. I would actually eat
Don't worry.
either one with butter, like just butter, and that's it. Just like I eat pasta with just butter and salt and pepper. I don't eat it with others except Alfredo sometimes. That's it.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm
I
just
ain't
saying,
mad at that.
I'm just saying, like I don't literally I don't eat that stuff. Like I'll go to IHOP and my kids will get pancakes and they'll get this whole thing, and I'll just sit there, or I'll get a burger, and that's it. Like it's a thing with me. Just like on my birthday, like my kids like I made you a cake. I'm like, oh that's nice. They're gonna eat a piece. I'm like, no, I'm not.
See,
I
I'm a
don't eat ice
bottomless
cream.
pit.
I don't eat none of that. Ugh.
I'm a bottomless pit, so I try to go for the thing that's healthy because I'm not picky.
I don't wanna hear that.
I mean,
You know,
I eat
like-
super
like-
healthy too, though. So like, I feel that like I'm like I eat right too. So it's like I get that part. Man,
I'm on a deserted island.
No,
There's a
no,
pile
bro,
of
I
pancakes,
like
a pile of
pancakes.
waffles. I can't have anything else. Is there a glass of water? Like,
I like tacos.
no.
I like chalupas.
Shut the fuck up,
Fuck.
bro.
I don't eat tacos. That's another thing everybody knows about me. I hate tacos.
Ooh.
Yes, no, but bro, fucking
Ooh.
hard shell tacos, those are fucking nasty.
Who raised you, mother? Hey, why am I on this podcast? What is listen? Listen. Oh my god.
Let me just make a bunch of meat, sour
Nah,
cream,
bro.
fucking
Nah.
lettuce, and all that, and then just
Eat.
fucking throw Doritos on it. It's the same shit. It's
Shut
impossible
your
to eat like that.
dirty whore mouth, Skulls. That is the dirtiest, most sinful thing I have ever heard anyone say.
Give me a
How
soft
dare you?
taco. Hard tacos make me soft.
Ew.
Wow. Wow. What kind of man are you? What is going on? These people don't like hard tacos and pack. I don't even. Can we just change the subject? I don't want to talk about it no more. 'cause I'm getting
He's gonna
sick.
like walk off.
I'll cry right now.
If I say, I cry.
I've had somebody cry on your podcast. I will cry. I'm a grown man. I'm not ashamed. I will
Hey,
cry.
man, my
right
bedside
now.
Well,
manner
here's the
is
thing.
spectacular. so.
Here's the honest to God thing. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like this is stuff that the people that I've known for like quite for a while. Ask Annette. Annette, I've known her since I was what 16. She knows. She knows. Like she fucking knows. I don't. But I'm not gonna lie about it just to appease somebody. I mean, I know that we won't agree on everything. I've never met a carb I didn't like. Like I'm a pasta, chips, peanuts, like that kind of. Oh my god! Like any day.
I
all
know a
day.
carb you don't like. You don't like tomatoes.
I'm allergic to them. There's a different. Well, yeah, they also taste nasty. but
She's an Italian allergic to tomato.
I am.
I
believe that shit?
I am exhausted. I am out of energy.
I'm
That's
sorry. I'm not really sorry, but I'm sorry that you feel that way. But I'm not sorry.
no
'cause
skulls. You good? Soft tacos. I feel you. I didn't fuck with hard tacos till like later in life. So what I mean.
Well,
Kudos
it's
to you,
bro.
brother.
It's frustrating because it just falls apart. Like, bro, I
Well,
just
you-
want to eat my food. I
You
don't
just
want it to be a
You
thing.
just don't know how to eat it. Pause. You just don't know
Apparently.
how to eat it, bro. That's
Dude, I've tried from like every angle. That shit just breaks. Wherever I take a bite, it just falls apart.
Timothy, you say weirdos running this podcast. I mean, would you really have it any other way? If I was
Yeah.
just like everybody else and liked everything that everyone else liked, and this was just
Oh,
an echo
okay.
chamber of everyone loves tacos
Right.
every day of the week, then would you want to be?
Mom,
Probably not.
yes.
Bro.
That's life.
How-
If
no,
you
no,
don't
no,
love tacos every day, all the time, everywhere,
You
anytime.
can have all the tacos. You're welcome. All the chocolate, all the sweets,
thank you.
all of the pancakes. You can have all of it. You're welcome.
I'm-
See, now you love
I'm-
me.
Well, here's
Well,
here's a
I
question.
never
too.
stopped loving you. That's one. But go ahead, Skulls.
Here's an interesting question. Okay, what do you guys think is the most overrated food?
Tacos.
Most overrated food? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! Wait a minute.
Let me
Hey,
think.
this is gonna bust heads because I love them. Crab legs.
Are they-
Crab legs.
Yep.
Huh? See,
never
I
had
feel like
those.
they're not that overrated.
And I love crab legs.
I've never
but-
had them.
Overrated. People get hype as fuck when they get some crab legs. Yeah,
They're
crab
good.
legs.
They're just they're another food that's just frustrating to eat.
You know what?
Frustrating
Okay.
to eat. All crab legs don't have like bussin' flavor. If you want to have the maximum experience, you better have some butter to fucking saturate it
Dude.
in. It's overrated.
You
overrated.
can't eat it if you have carpal tunnel.
Absolutely. or weak hands.
You got arthritis. You better get some fucking fish oil.
If
And
got
you're
soft
not getting
palms,
it
you
from
gotta get
crabs.
Yeah,
You're
you gotta use
better off
12
going and
gauge.
getting some salmon.
Wait, wait, what? What do we have
Salmon
to
is
go get?
delicious.
You have to go get salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. What? the
No, oh,
fuck
Skulls, I
ever?
love you. It's salmon, motherfuckers.
It's
It is
dude. It's
salmon.
salmon.
That's salmon shit out of salmon. It's salmon. What is salmon? Fuck out of
How do you spell it? SALMON.
Hooked on
Sal-
phonics
salmon?
works for
My
you.
man.
It's okay.
Hey, I think we just became best friends, bro.
For
Even
real,
though
dude.
he doesn't
Fucking
like
Mike, not-
he doesn't like pancakes or hard tacos.
No, but he
I
like
see how it is. It's cool. It's cool.
it's no,
Well,
no,
he-
no,
well,
no.
okay,
His
okay.
ratio on things we agree on is like way higher. I think that's like the only miss. No, he got two misses with the waffle pancakes and the tacos only half a miss because he likes soft tacos. He just don't know how to eat hard tacos.
Like someone
He
said
thinks
earlier,
he
it's a
doesn't
user
like
error.
hard. He just don't know how to eat
So
it.
you're attributing that to ignorance.
User error.
I mean,
yeah.
you said that. You said that. I just said. You
What's
said
up,
you did-
Truth?
You don't know how. Like, you didn't put any other word in there outside of ignorant. If that's the word you want to use, say hello, sir.
Well, okay, so ignorant has a bad connotation to it. I mean, it literally just means you're uneducated.
Well,
That's how I'm used.
maybe you just lack the know-how
initiative?
of eating the taco correctly. I don't want to
Yes.
say education. That sounds like way broader. Like you just don't know how to put food in your mouth. That's weird. I know you know how to eat. It's just like, you
Yeah, I
just
wouldn't be here.
there's a certain way to eat things. You feel me? Like you ain't never.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind. Just
No,
all I'm saying.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Cat,
What?
most overrated food. Jeez, she got defensive. The fucking claws came out.
What?
is?
Okay, so the most overrated food is wings.
Wings.
Yeah.
I
I
hate you.
understand your plight, but I fucking disagree.
I disagree too. I fucking love wings.
I hate
Wings
any
are fire.
meat on a bone needs to like go the fuck out of my house. And to
Whoa.
spend $30 on wings to be y'all know you know what I'm talking about. $30 to get wings delivered to my house because my child wants some because she won't eat them with bones anyway. So I'm spending extra money for the bone out shit. And it's like, dude, I could make like a chunk of whatever with a sauce of something and you could just eat that. She's like, it's not the same. I don't care. I don't care. Chickens get like
Okay, so
slaughtered and it's
Are they
gross.
overrated because of that? Just
No,
the
it's
price and
overrated
stuff?
because nobody cares. Okay, everybody but me
Is-
cares.
Flavor and stuff. Like you don't fuck
Ew.
with that.
Like
I just wanna-
buffalo and ew. No.
Oh, it's
I don't
so
like
good.
buffalo wings either. I like garlic parm. I'm a garlic parm man. You know what I'm saying? So
That's good. Yeah.
No,
If
you're just-
Casey,
if you're
wings
looking-
are
if you're looking
overrated,
for
not
just-
underrated. You quoted me wrong. It's overrated. And pizza's overrated too. Now, Chinese food is underrated because that is the shit.
No,
Okay,
no.
look,
Chinese
can-
food is not underrated. It's
Alright, can I put-
it's right where it should be on the spectrum.
Can I
feel
sprinkle some seasoning on this conversation real quick?
like nice.
Not even like in the racial way, but like let's break it down just a little bit. Because like, all right, are all these foods overrated if they wasn't so fucking common to us?
No, they're gross.
How was that racial?
No, I said I wasn't. I said sprinkle season, not racially.
Oh,
No,
usually
it's-
that means that it's gonna be racial to me.
Yes, I said not. That's why I
You know,
said
it's like when a
not
white
He's
person
being
starts
literal,
off
bro.
with
No,
it's
no, that's
it's
why I
literally
said-
like when a white person starts off a conversation with like, you know, I'm not racist. It's
No,
like,
that-
oh, okay.
But that's why I made sure I said like not in a racial way, like some
Okay.
seasoning, but just kind of a breakdown on just the whole conversation. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like, if we didn't eat these foods every day, all the time, it would in our face. Would they be overrated to us?
I don't eat
you can't,
them.
like,
That's the thing. The stuff I say is overrated. I don't eat.
You don't eat.
I
Oh,
don't
Well, I
eat.
think
I don't
it's-
eat wings. I hear about them constantly, though. I don't know about crab legs. I've never had any, so I really can't judge. However, I don't hear about that as much. Pizza is like not the be all end all to everything in the whole wide world.
I agree.
You know, I'm just saying, like, that's how I feel. It's not because necessarily that it's in my life all the time. It's just, I think they're overrated.
Yeah, in
like,
general.
I think people
Yeah.
are like, oh my God, this is life. It's not,
Well,
there's more to life. People
pizza
eat fried
is-
roaches and that they think that is like the best thing ever. So, I mean, who can really account for anyone's taste, really?
Well, pizza is overrated not because it's good, but because it's convenient. Like
Mm,
everyone's just like, oh, okay, from a cost ratio to
Yes, I agree with
it's
that.
just people fucking order it because it's easy. You know how many times I've ordered pizza because it was like, oh, it's cheap and I can get it
True.
and I can eat it for a while.
Well, I
It's
could spend 30
convenient.
bucks on like a serving of wings and a serving of fries because she doesn't want her little sister to feel left out. I can spend 30 something dollars to get that shit door dashed, or I can spend $35 and get like 6 pizzas, some breadsticks, some garlic knots, and like who the fuck knows what else. So yeah, I
Touche.
completely agree.
That's why Chinese food is better. I mean, that's usually what people go for next.
Oh, I love
you know, it's a
Chinese
little bit more.
food.
It's a little bit more
I-
expensive, but the thing is, you get a
disagree. I
lot of
disagree.
food.
all the Chinese food tastes the same. It all tastes exactly the same.
I don't agree,
No,
but I
not
love
around here, not around where I am. There are places that are just
I mean,
freaking
like if you go
dog
into an
shit.
actual restaurant, but like those common like fucking
Oh my
white
God.
box fried rice, this like it's
Here's
all
the
the
thing.
same. Like when it comes to that,
I have
Like,
a story
sit-in
for you
joints is different.
about Chinese food. I have the best story ever. So I lived in a podunk town in the middle of the panhandle of Florida, okay? 2,500 people, didn't want to be there, bad juju, I'll never go back. Anyway, so that's where my his whole family is from. So I go with my work. I just started a new job. I go with my work to the only Chinese food place in town, and I'm all excited because I haven't had Chinese food in like months, right? Being in the podunk, middle of nowhere fucking town. So we get in there, okay? It's like a buffet style, but it's like take your kid's cafeteria, like and divide it into like 35 pieces, and then just take one of those pieces, and that's how much the buffet was. So hey, we go sit down and they're like, well, what do you want to eat? Oh, we'll get the buffet. And it was like $13 for a damn buffet. I'm like, okay, I'm so excited to have Chinese food. Right? So we go to the buffet and I'm looking at everything and I'm like, I don't fucking want it. I don't want it. Like, I don't want it. There was mac and cheese nuggets. Mac and cheese nuggets. I don't know if they were meant to be that way or if they just ended up that way and they just rolled with it. They had
No,
like,
that's one of those new trendy fucking foods.
no,
Yeah.
they were no. This was like the ghettoest Chinese place in the world. They had like Jello, which you could. My kid literally bounced it on the table and it didn't break. It just like went boing. Like you couldn't bite it. It was a square and it stayed that way forever. Like they had the nastiest food. They had little corn dog bites. Like it's a Chinese restaurant. What do you got corn dog bites for? It
Yeah,
was-
that's fucking
so I asked
ratchet.
for a refund, and they're like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, I'm not gonna eat it." And they're like, well, "You pay." I'm like, "So?" Like, you take some home, you pay more. I'm like, trust me, bitch. I'm not taking shit home. Like, I don't want it. I want.
I don't want these corn dog nuggets, bitch.
And she's like, "We refund half, but you here, so you pay half." I'm like, fuck off. Like, literally, just fuck yourself. Okay, fine. So I sat there, and it was somebody's birthday, and they were like, "Oh my god, this is the best." And I'm just like, what? It was the most horrible experience I've ever had.
That sounds like a thrown
Impersonation
together
was
school
too
lunch.
good. That impersonation. Yeah.
Hey, listen, if you got a bargain with me to pay half or something I probably should pay you whole for, then I'm definitely not paying you anything.
Didn't
I'm leaving.
anything. And I was like,
You
and
give
I
me the
couldn't leave.
option,
They
I'm
gave me a
going.
ride. That was why I was stuck there, sitting there with them glaring at me. They had a sign up that said, if you don't eat all of the food on your plate, they will charge you extra. So if you go to the buffet of this shit ass buffet and you fill your plate and then you're like, and you don't eat it or you're full or whatever, and you have stuff left on your plate, they literally will bust your plates and charge you more for wasting their food. It was a sign. I have it somewhere. Like, I'll have to go deep in my Google Drive to find it. I've got the
I'm
sign.
whooping somebody's ass. And
Right?
no,
I was
I'm
like,
not
this
doing
is
that.
not how to run a business. They're like, why you make problem? I'm like, because it's gross. It's horrible.
That's how you get your business burnt down. That's how. That's the only thing that's gonna happen to your business that day.
Yeah,
It's
that
gonna be gone.
They all were like,
Yeah,
oh, this is the best food. I'm like, you've never been outside of this town. They're like, no, but this is really good. I'm like, okay, well, just sure. I'm not going to burst your bubble, honey.
you know, a lot of people were shitting on like the corporate chain pizza places, but I will say this about corporate Chinese food. Like, have you guys been to PF Chang's?
Yes.
I have not.
I think they're fucking great. Like, at least the one I went to, they were fucking spectacular. Like, the portion, the service, just everything was perfect. And I was really surprised. I was not expecting it. I went in there, I was like, yeah, I'm just kind of in the mood for Chinese. So me and my wife went there, we sat down, atmosphere was good. Like the service, you know when like a waiter's like too much, just like constantly interjecting, like none of that. Whenever he did interject, he was just like mad cool. The food was amazing. It wasn't too long for it to come. Like everything was great. Like I did not have a single thing to complain about.
Yeah, great service enhances everything, bro.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
don't
Food,
interrupt me
your
while I'm
food tastes
eating.
better.
Mm-mm. You know those
Yeah, I don't
overly
like it.
zealous people that are like, so how is everything? If there was a problem, I would have waved your ass down. Like, leave me alone. I was a server for a really long time, so I bust my own stuff. I tip really, really well, but don't fuck with me when I'm eating. Like every 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, like from your perspective, I mean, from me, if I was like waiting on someone, I would try to wait for moments where they weren't talking. You know, like where there was like a lull. You
gotta
know,
pick
and
a
it's like
spot,
when
yeah.
and when I was at like when I was at PF Chang's, it was like, you know, that's when they would come, when the person would come over. It was like when we weren't really like talking or, you know, like things dipped. It was never like when we were like in the middle of like a conversation, like
So it was
having
like when
a-
you were trying to eat your food.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he would interrupt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I still talk. I have a problem where I talk instead of
Nuggets,
eat.
and they come over there like, oh, you need water? Like, oh. Having a romantic moment, sir. Like, what the fuck?
Do I look like I need water?
My kids hate going
I'm
to
trying to
restaurants
feed my
with
wife
me.
chicken nuggets.
My kids
Why are you
hate
feeding
going to
her chicken
restaurants. They hate going to restaurants with me. They're like, Mom. I'm like, well, because I tip really, really well, right? Because I've been there, done that. If you give me good service, and you don't even have to give me amazing service, if you give me decent service, I will bust my own table. I will keep my kids from throwing crap all over the floor and like making a big mess. I won't bother you too much. I just want my food. I want it to be good. I want you to notice if my our cups are at the edge of the table, letting you know that they're empty. Like easy stuff, right? I don't ask
Right.
a lot. Don't interrupt me 50,000 times. I'm not going to ask you about your children, and you don't need to ask me about mine. They're sitting right here. My kid's like, you're so mean. I'm like, I just tipped them $25. Fuck off. I don't want to hear it. You better have good service. That's what I tip. And that's on
That's
like
how it goes.
going to Cheddar's or going to a Chinese restaurant or going to pretty much anywhere. I'm going to tip like $25 no matter what I spend. At
It's
least.
just a matter of figuring out what your job is, what you're supposed to be doing. It's like I mean, I never did that, but I did intern for a movie once, and it was literally just about being like knowing when you're needed and knowing when you're not. And I mean, yeah, I mean that's when you knew you were doing it. It was just like whenever someone was like there and they were like, "Oh, like I need this." And they didn't have it. It was like, "Oh, okay, well next time I'll be there with it around this time because I know that's when they want it." Boom, like that's it.
the common sense part of the brain, though. Like, and you'd be surprised how many people just don't fucking have that.
Yeah, it's just look for
'Cause
patterns,
I
bro.
spent most of my life in restaurants around servers, bro, and like, and it just be common sense shit.
Which, by the way, I gotta sort of name drop too. It's like on that internship, I sort of met Mario Lopez. I
Oh, hell
met
yeah.
who's
AC
the girl
Slater.
who plays Sabrina the Teenage Witch? I forget her
Melissa Joan
name.
Hart, I think.
Yes, I met her. I met her mom, and I also met the girl. I believe her name's Tara Strong. She did the voice for Timmy Turner, and I think she did the voice for I think what's his name? Goddamn, Tommy Pickles on Rugrats.
Timmy Turner, what's that? Fairly Odd Parents.
Yep.
Okay.
I met them all. I was like, I was super like, I was like really excited to meet Tara Strong just because I fucking
Did you let him
love
autograph
Fairly Odd Parents.
your lucky underwear?
I wish I thought of it.
You just made me cough fireball up my nose.
Yeah, I'm feeling like, what makes it lucky? All my underwear's lucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just
Dude,
any
that
drawers
hurt.
you wear and sign these. You're lucky.
Oh, I believe it. Alcohol.
That's
through
how
the
you're
fucking
supposed to
line.
drink it. Cat, that's how you're supposed to drink Fireball.
Oh my god.
Supposed to
That
burn
hurts
as
more
much as
now
possible.
than it did at the first second. I was just
Yep,
trying to keep it
Fireball.
from spraying on my computer. And then now that it's all like trying to clear out, it's like
Fireball's a hell of a
You did it
drug.
right. Yeah, it is, boy.
that was funny as hell though.
That shit makes you aggressive. I'm telling you.
I'm not an aggressive person. I'm a very, very kind and nice person.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. You kind of hate pancakes and tacos and stuff. Like, you was
Well,
kind
I
of,
mean,
really,
I can.
really angry.
You eat them anyway. How aggressive is that? Like, how am I more aggressive because I don't want to eat them? Like,
Wow. That is the worst. You tried to flip. It was a good flip, but a terrible flip. There's no way. That ain't going. That's not how that works.
sorry
By the way,
there,
nobody
man.
asked me.
You can't take
Nobody
it back.
asked me what. Nobody asked me what I thought. What I think is the most overrated food.
We did.
What do you
Okay.
think is the most overrated?
What was my
food?
answer then? I never answered.
You didn't?
No.
What was it? What is it? What is it? I'm curious.
I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but it's so fucking true. Bacon.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh no!
I agree.
No! Oh no! Oh no, sir! Oh no, sir!
That
no,
shit
Sir.
is so overrated.
No,
Once
it really
again,
is.
I understand how you get there. I understand how you get there, but nah, bro.
It's so
Bacon is like cheese, bro. It enhances everything, bro.
I
Well,
don't-
see,
I
if it was
dis-
used like cheese,
What
it
other
would be
meat?
better.
What
But,
other
like-
meat can you put on a donut and it be good?
I don't eat donuts. That's a new
Yeah,
question.
see, right
You
there.
just don't eat. I'm done. Listen, you are not allowed to talk about food. You're not allowed to talk about food with people. Listen, just fucking. What do you eat, bro?
You
Like,
had a bacon donut. I'm not sure you could talk about food either. Jesus.
listen, I experience food. You know what I mean? I experience it. I know what it all tastes like.
What do you have
Because
shrooms on it
I'm
too? Like
not
what
some
the
fucking
fuck?
like food shrewd like you
You
heathens
need
of
a
man.
shaman? You need a shaman when you eat your donuts with bacon?
Man, you don't eat pancakes, waffles, hard tacos, and bacon is overrated.
It
How
is
am I more wrong
overrated.
than
It
you?
doesn't mean that it's not amazing and great. But here's the thing:
Bacon's good
it is
at
good.
best. It's
But
good
I
at
like
best.
turkey bacon better. Ooh, I'm waiting for
You
it.
said turkey bacon's better.
See, a lot of people don't use bacon right. Like
Turkey
fucking
bacon tastes like
crumple that shit up.
I crumble it up in my stuff. I make a broccoli salad that tastes like candy, but it's all broccoli. Go figure. And like, literally has like vinegar and stuff in it, cheese and
Yes.
crumbled bacon, and it's fucking amazing.
It doesn't matter how you eat the bacon. You
Well,
can
see,
take
see,
all
look,
the bacon, put it in one piece of white bread, smush it up, and just shove it in your mouth,
No,
and
I
it'll be
can't.
delicious.
No, there's no way.
You
well,
fucking
see,
take
look at Ladybug. Like she said, bacon adds crunch and salt to any situation.
So do peanuts.
Okay,
with
cool,
and
So do
completely
peanuts.
he's
fine.
right.
Love
Absolutely right.
that.
Delicious.
I love
Delicious.
that. I love that. But it's like when people just eat bacon straight up. It's like, bro, bacon should not. I don't think bacon should be eeaten that way. Like
I
I
don't know
think
why.
it
I
complements things really
I feel
well.
like that's racist. I don't know who that's racist to, but I feel like it's racist to the bacon people of the world. Like you, sir. Listen.
To pigs?
Bacon is crispy, salty, delicious, and magnificent. Maybe this. I think this is the problem with all these food things. Okay, I think I got to the bottom of it. Y'all don't have the right people preparing your bacon.
Oh,
That's
don't
what
even.
it is.
No, I'm a badass cook. Don't go there. Here's the thing:
Listen,
thick
listen.
She's
bacon or
Italian, so-
regular bacon.
I will pass gas. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Thick, thick bacon or regular bacon.
All bacon I make is delicious. Whether it's thick,
I think
thin,
thick bacon sounds
smoked.
bad.
Thick
Honey,
bacon's
like-
nasty, in my personal opinion. However, okay, so regular
It can only be
bacon
so
or
thick. I agree with
maple
that. It can only be
bacon.
so thick. Regular bacon or maple bacon? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Get that maple shit out of here. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I completely agree. Like,
Yeah.
how about like sausage? Like, I make biscuits and gravy. I hate biscuits and gravy. I won't eat them. I make the
I don't
best.
do biscuit gravy.
I
don't
do
biscuit
the
gravy
best
ever.
sausage gravy though from scratch. I use the drippings and all that shit. But get the fuck out of here with the maple flavor. Like, I don't want that. I don't like any bread that is getting purposefully squishy. Like, why? For why would you do that?
It depends on the situation. When it comes to squishy bread, I feel that, but it depends on the situation. There are some situations. But sausage gravy, you can take all that shit, put it in a bag, and throw it away for all I care. I don't give a damn. About sausage gravy. I've never understood the breakfast dish of biscuits and gravy.
I don't either. Don't get me wrong, but I knew people like my ex loved it, and so I had to learn how to make it, and I make the
Nah,
best. However,
Let's be
I'll
honest.
cook
Let's be
a
honest.
lot.
Those people just really like not bacon. People just really like gravy.
okay,
Like,
gotta be-
my
that's what it boils
stepfather
down
who passed away in 2020, he wanted everything had to have gravy or something on it. Everything. There had to be some type of gravy, like just smothered over everything. Now, I disagree completely, but the one thing he taught me was how to make gravy to dip fries in, which is, it is brown gravy packet. Like, let's just say a brown gravy packet, a can of cream of mushroom soup, and a piece of sliced cheese. Cook that, dip your fries in it, fucking heaven. But you don't pour it on your fries because that's nasty, because then your fries are soggy and that's gross.
How about this question?
Mm.
What's the weirdest thing you would eat probably where people like kind of turn their heads, but you would like do it unapologetically? You have anything like that?
I had to think about that one, bro.
I mean, I could say for me, like something that I've gotten some people like, what the hell? It's like, have you ever gone to Wendy's and gotten like a Frosty and got your
Ew.
fries and then dunked your fries in your
Everybody
Frosty?
does it though. Everybody, I don't
Oh,
do
yeah,
it because I
that's
don't eat.
that's common around my way. Yeah, that's common.
Yeah, see, it doesn't seem that common around my way. Like
Well,
people,
you're like
I've gotten
nowhere.
looked. Yeah.
I don't
And
think I got no like that I go and buy that I eat like that. Like, I feel like it would have to be something that I've made at home a bunch or some shit, but I can't think of none. I don't know.
I mean, my kid. The thing is that my whole peer group is my children and what they think that I eat is nasty, which is basically anything healthy. So like black olives, my older daughter loves, my younger one hates. Like, I can eat a billion of those. Mushrooms, they hate. I love sauteed mushrooms. Sauteed onions,
they're
I love
so
those.
good.
They hate them. Avocados, I'll eat raw. They can't stand it. They think I'm insane. I mean, just there's a list of things that I'll eat.
Avocado? Did you say?
We 3 for 1. We 3 for 1. I like the first 3 things. Avocado. You can take that shit, put it in the bag, and throw it away too.
Bruh, avocado so goddamn good. Are you kidding me?
No, it is.
I
it
just
is,
cut.
but you just
I hit the pit. I take it. I cut it in half. Hit the pit. Take it out, and then I just
Well-
cut it into
well-
sections.
well-
And I take a spoon and I eat it out of the skin.
Well, let's make
want the nutrients, bro.
let's
Like,
make
that's the
something
only way-
clear here though. Let's make
Ew,
something
Willie,
clear. here, though.
gross. No, I mean I get it, but no.
You shouldn't use avocado. You shouldn't like just eat an avocado. It should be sort of used like bacon. How I think
Yeah.
bacon should be used. It should complement something.
no,
you
you
know,
just eat
put
bacon.
it on something.
No, you stack 100 pieces of bacon on a hamburger bun, and you just eat it. You just
Nah,
eat it.
that's garbage.
Willie K says instant oatmeal dry right from the package, maple
that's
and brown
garbage.
sugar flavor.
Ugh.
I don't even know. Listen,
Like, do you
I-
chase it with milk at least? I can't even think of how to swallow that.
Bro, I fucking for like a year straight I was doing instant oatmeal, just trying to replace like healthy, just have like a healthy meal a day. So I would do like I would do oatmeal, then I'd put protein powder in it and just milk and mix it together, and man, it is not good. But
I've never understood people that put protein powder with their food and shit. Like I can't
It's-
get it. I don't get it.
it's convenient
Why not just eat protein?
because
just-
it's not
I
good.
that shit
It's
with almond
the
milk and
oatmeal
fucking
makes it
bread.
better.
I mean, just like protein foods, not protein.
Dude, because like dude, getting like when you're working out and going to the gym, like the amount of protein you actually need, like you need protein supplements.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, you
by the
just
way,
do.
bacon and avocados are not mutually exclusive. Like, if you eat an avocado doesn't mean you don't eat bacon or vice versa. I'm just saying. Like, you can do both, so you don't have to, like, pick and choose. In fact, you can have an avocado and bacon sandwich. Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, which, by the way, if you do go
That
to
sounds gross. That
Wendy's,
sounds gross.
if you
Go ahead.
do go to Wendy's, you can ask for avocado on your sandwiches, which is pretty dope.
Hey, they don't need that information. That's
He's like,
Hey,
that
man,
is
it's a little
not
bit
something
healthy.
anyone needs to know.
Nah, bro, for real. If you get get a
Avocado.
chicken sandwich, throw some avocado on that bitch.
Can
That's
you bring a
amazing.
cheeseburger? Can you add avocado? Like, no, bring the baconator.
Nah,
with
fuck
avocado.
that.
Get the fuck outta here, bro.
Fuck that. Nah,
Actually, that
it's
kind of
got to be with chicken. It's got to be with chicken.
A baconator avocado kind of sound good though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god,
Bleh.
Willie, that is insane. Honestly, I think Willie is winning it right now.
What did he say?
He said that the oatmeal dry, and I said, well, do you like chase it? He says, no, nothing chasing it. Can eat anywhere from 3 to 8 packs at a time. I know a lot of people that eat ramen noodle plain, like they just crunch on it.
Man, I
Weird.
could never do that. I could never
Dry
do that.
oatmeal? Is that what we talking about? That's what
Well,
we
you want to
talking
see the funny thing is we'll be like it's weird, but they're probably like way healthier than us.
about. I don't know.
So
You
at the
have-
end of the
you
day, it's
have
kind of like
congested booty hole too. You know what I mean? Like you never know.
a lot of fiber.
You know what I mean? Like I can't duke it as much as you want me to duke it.
Eat bananas. Get that potassium.
Put some dairy in there, please. Help me.
Put the ass in potassium.
Eat the fat off the steak. Just eat that.
Ew,
Oh my
the
God.
gristle. Oh no. Ew. No.
I can't
Okay,
just.
here we go.
eat
This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the last food conversation. You ready? How do you eat your steak?
Rare or medium rare?
I need it. Medium is like my prime. And I don't want it cooked no more than medium. I will not go medium rare though. I will not go rare. Medium rare, medium. I'm cool.
I usually order medium
medium
rare because some chefs think rare is they don't, their metrics different. Put it that way.
Some people think rare is raw.
Yeah, so I usually order medium rare.
You got Pittsburgh, you got rare, you got mid rare, medium, and so on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
just hate
But
being a bit-
never well done. Well done is garbage.
No, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. It's like medium. Medium is just like it's perfect, bro. If you know what medium is, you know how to make a medium piece of meat. That's just It's optimal for flavor and everything, bro. Not
Yeah,
chewy,
just like
texture, everything's perfect.
yeah, just a little bloody, mostly pink. Like you're good, you know.
I'm getting so fucking hungry.
Yeah,
Like,
this has been a
Y'all gonna
fuck,
cancel me
man.
because I think well done or nothing.
Oh,
And
it's
actually,
so
I would
bad.
rather not eat steak at all. I just don't care.
Do you
I ain't
not,
gonna cancel because that's how I
bro?
grew up on it.
I'll
Being
fucking
black
dip the
and stuff.
steak in blood. Like fuck that.
That was so
I'm a
gross.
That's disgusting,
You're
sir.
savage. Stop.
I'm primitive apparently.
Oh, you're sir. You're gross.
Do you like drink it?
You're gross.
No.
Yeah, I would.
Slap
motherfucker
its
is a
ass and run it
steak-
through a warm room.
It's steak Dracula.
Anyone
What
that's
is
You,
worked
that?
in,
y'all,
in
you
the,
guys need to get in. You need to get in touch with your biology. You
I'm
don't
good.
understand.
I don't want it to taste like
Hey,
fleshy. It's nasty. I hate the taste when it's still pink. It's gross.
I know how
don't
long
like
it takes that
steak.
shit to digest. I don't need nothing else. Motherfucker, yuck, yuck. Skulls, you're disgusting.
Hell no.
He'll just take a bite out of its calf. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I was hungry.
You
I
be
ever
one
invite
like,
you guys over,
"What?"
I'm gonna undercook the steak and then eat all of them when you guys still want them.
Oh no, I still eat it now, as long as you season it right. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good.
I got you, bro.
By the way,
It's
just
good.
asking Jay. I'm getting off the food commentary. When it comes to your podcast, how long ago did you start that? Because you're on episode what now? Like 8,722,000, I think.
No, I wish. I think it's like 149. Looking 149.
Oh wow.
149. We're about to be on
Mhm.
150. On and off. I should be at a lot more. On and off for like 3, almost 4 years. And it started with a different person. It's just been a pain in the ass, honestly, to keep going. But I love it. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But it's been like 3.5, 4 years.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who tried to start podcasts, and yeah, that was the main struggle, keeping it going, keeping it consistent, and yeah, it always. I mean, like even me, like back in the day when I was in college, we were trying to do a podcast, and it just after like I think like we had like 8 weeks, every week we would do it. We had it going for 8 weeks straight, and then it just fell apart.
Yep.
It's the consistency that's the hardest part.
It's just like getting two people on the same page. It's just like what we talked about earlier. I don't know if that was before or doing this, like the whole getting somebody to take the shit as serious as you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like,
Absolutely.
I've had to switch up a lot, pause a lot.
Well,
we back,
it
we back,
starts.
we back in swing, I think, bro. I think we back in full swing.
Yeah, I mean, like it's about. I mean, it starts in your head first. Like you got to have a vision, and if you both have a vision, and then you can combine that vision and get on the same page, then you're good. But you have to have the vision first. If you don't, then
Right.
you're not going to be invested in it in any kind of way. I mean, it's like going to the gym. It's like if you have a vision for yourself. Oh, I want to be healthier. I want to look like this. It's like if you
Mhm.
don't have that and you try to go to the gym, good luck. You're going to be in there for like maybe like a week and then you're going to be out of there. You have to have the vision first.
Yeah, it's like you said, like that's the hardest part too. Is like you can have it, but both sides kind of gotta have it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Both sides kind of gotta know exactly what the fuck is going on.
Some reciprocity, yeah.
No,
And
I
that's been
completely agree.
that's been my biggest struggle with the whole thing. But I love it, bro. Like I love podding.
I know
And
you.
there are
You
enough
have like
people
cool
that like
catchwords for it, and I got catch. I'm like, oh, he said that so cool. But
Well,
then
I
I
say
don't
I
want
don't
to
be
like copy it because then I feel like I'm gonna be just like a copy. Get it?
what you trying to copy? Maybe we
But
can
you're
sign
like-
off on it.
You say like podding. No, Scoot. There
Oh,
is
yeah.
no super chat. There's no super chat
No.
because
You can have pod.
Fuck
You
you
can have
too.
pod. You can use it signed off.
Yes. Super
Yeah.
cat, super chat. I almost said super cat. Super chat. What, they take a big chunk of money, right? Like a
They take
big
mad money,
portion of
bro.
it. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't dive into it like Nick does, but I mean, like it's basically like they take a large portion of it, and they don't tell anyone, which is
No, they tell
disrespectful.
you. No, they tell you. You
Well,
just gotta
no,
know
I
to read
think
it.
that the viewers aren't as aware as the people that are
Yeah.
doing it are. Like, so for example, people that get super chats consistently for a long period of time, they're aware of how much is being taken away from the actual content creator. However, the ease of it popping up on the screen, it being right there in your face, like that to them sometimes means more when people have multiple options. They tend to go for that.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
You
However,
get the whole announcement. You get your fucking name and your message read.
Right.
Like it's more appealing to people.
And I get
Yeah.
that, but here's the thing: is like just people even being here and hanging out with us means the world to me. It really
Yeah.
does. And sometimes in the middle of a sentence, in the middle of a conversation, I'll wait a minute and then I'll call it out. But I always catch them and I always call them out because
Yeah.
we appreciate each and every person who takes does that. And like I said, the thing Friday where we talk about different ways that you can support people. It's not all
Yeah.
monetary, but it's that matters. And people, anyone who's,
Yeah.
by the way, just putting this out there in the universe, anyone who says that supporting somebody with your money doesn't matter is lying. They're lying.
Yeah.
Because,
That doesn't even make sense.
no, I'm just saying, because some people, and don't get me wrong, I would rather people be here than not. However, right? It helps. Like anything helps, but I'm never going to hold it against anybody if they don't. By the way, thank you for the $10. And I'm never going to say it's Scoot. I'm going to call you Scoot because
Homie Scoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate you. Honestly.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And I mean, like that's the thing. Like that's the weird thing about the super chats. It's like, if they're letting like the content creator know and then not being as transparent with the person donating, that's messed up to me.
That is a problem.
That's a huge mistake. Like people
Well,
should
that's
know
one thing.
exactly where their money is going.
And I will
Because
tell
like
y'all,
I
that's one
wouldn't
thing.
I wouldn't donate to someone if
I don't
most of
know.
it or a big chunk of it was going to them. Like I want it to go directly to the person I'm donating to.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know, like, y'all gotta set up right to where y'all tips come straight to y'all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that part of not knowing, that's for real. Like, I know a lot of streamers who push that a little too much, but it's kind of up to the streamer to let them know. And even if you let people know, some people still prefer the super chat way.
Yeah, and I mean that's fine, but they should be,
Okay.
like, my thing is
You
it
gotta
doesn't
let them
seem
know.
right that they're not letting people be as aware as the content creator. But in that case, it's good as a content creator to let people know. Be like,
Yeah.
if you still want to donate this way, go right ahead. But I'm just letting you know that most of it, or not most of it, but a chunk of it is
Yeah,
going to go
yeah,
towards
chunk of it.
this.
They all do it too, man. Twitch is the same. YouTube is the same. It's just you gotta figure out a better way. How your cash app up. Y'all, like I said, y'all got tips set up, and I think they go straight to y'all if you do it like that. I need to do that, but like even for the people who want to do it just to get their alerts and they shit read, because I get that. That's part of the experience.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
can do the
But
same
it's
thing.
on the screen. It pops up on the screen. It overlays a bunch of stuff. It has a big
But,
old
like,
bright, banner, and then I
yeah,
read
but
it out
like,
every
if you
time.
think, do you have the option, like, because even like say with stream elements, and I haven't set it up, like, because if you don't want to use YouTube, I just prefer people to use Cash App. But I'm gonna just set it up to where, like in stream elements, you can set up your tips in there to be just like your super chat alerts.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's kind of what I have,
Oh,
except
that's
it's not
pretty
in
much.
the chat. It's on the
Okay.
screen, so it pops up. And
Yeah.
the thing was, okay, so we got a little bit crazy on the day after St. Patty's Day with the video that we had. That was the elsewhere, with the St. Patty's Day music, and people went crazy, which was amazing, and we appreciated it. But it was like the entire first hour and a half was people donating, and it was playing the video over
That's fire.
and over and over, and we're like, ah. So the problem is that being as a podcast, like for example, you guys can't hear or see it at the same time I do because it's going through my platform, right? So you're not seeing in the moment, you see it when it pops up for everybody in the chat. So if I were to interrupt in the middle and be like, hey, sometimes in a conversation, which is what we do here, in a conversation, it's not the moment, right? Because we're
Yeah.
literally in the middle of a spiel or a rant or a conversation or a back and forth.
Yeah, pod is definitely not a shout out every dono type of. You know what I mean? It's not for that like at all.
Yeah, or at least it needs to be like, okay, let's put this aside and then we'll wait for a moment to say it. It's
Right.
it's definitely not in the moment though.
And I've never had
It's
anybody
balanced.
complain about it. Like, I've never had anybody say, like, oh my God, you didn't do it the second. And it's like because they understand, they can hear the flow of the conversation. They see it pop up on screen. They get that we're in the middle of talking about something, especially something that's serious or deep or personal to the person that's speaking. I'm not going to interrupt them. Love them to pieces. I appreciate it, but I'm not going to interrupt them because that's not what it's about, right? And Willie's right. The money's not required, but required to grow content. Creators can only do so much with the money coming in. Then there are creators that do not use the donos to improve the content. Exactly. That's the problem, is that people see that people don't it's never kind of moving forward, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, yay, just throw me stuff and that's it. Like, there's an appreciation level, I think. I mean, like I said, it just, some people prefer super chat. Some people have an audience that is not able to use certain types of donation ways, like they have to use a super chat or they have to use this or that. And that's, or some people have been doing it for long enough that that's their go-to, and that's cool.
Thing.
I mean,
But,
and
and
to
of
each
course,
their own.
that's the easiest option too. That would be the easiest option.
Right.
You know what I mean?
However, I mean, and that's the thing is that someone's like, oh man, I can't get it to work. In all honesty, as much as I appreciate it, I don't mind. That doesn't bother me any. Like, I appreciate them even trying. Even the fact that they even tried means the world to me. Right? Like, it just does. There's 307.
307, what up? Is that Chris or Matt?
That's Chris.
Or
Matt
both?
comes in as Matt.
Oh, okay, he does. Okay. What up, Chris? Good to see you. Glad you can make it.
No, that's the whole.
That's my boy.
That's the whole support thing, though, right? Is because people that show up to your premieres, I don't thankfully do any premieres. I don't have any content that is not live that I don't just. And people ask me about this because they're like, well, we don't know if your content once you post it is what happened at the time. And I was like, I literally, that intro music, I chop it to where it has that blast in screen. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, the Fire Elsewhere podcast. I clip it to right there after it's, and I post it first though. And then once it's posted, I clip that out. That's it. I don't edit anything. I don't change anything. It's all as it was. So I can get it, you know. But people showing up to premieres, you guys put all this time and effort into editing your stuff, and I can't even imagine. Like, that blows my mind. Both of y'all do it.
You know, it's almost editing and stuff is more time consuming, but it take way more off you streaming. Like, streaming is way harder work. Maybe I just do it too much or something, like, but the streaming part is a lot harder. Like, in ways it's a lot easier because it's just such a streamlined thing. Like, you just turn your camera on, you do it, the content is done.
Well, I think the live stuff is more energy consuming. Like, you have to be
it
there, you
drains
have to
you.
be on it. You have to, you know,
Use
I
3
mean,
parts of
you're
your
there,
brain. It's a lot.
and it's like it's fun and everything, but it does, like, I mean, to be entertaining, it does require energy. So by the end of it,
All of it.
you're a lot more winded than you are at the end of a editing
Absolutely.
experience, you know. So
The
I do
competition was
understand
the
that.
hardest for me because I ran that
Like-
whole thing from my computer.
Yeah.
Switching the songs, changing the screens, which usually screen, boom, live screen, haha, until we're done, right? But not
Yep.
on that one. I was back and forth and back and forth and the wheel and this and that, and then putting the next person and then bringing up their songs.
Yep.
The whole time I was running my ass off. And then that's why I was like, I'm not answering DMs, y'all. Like, not like I really do anyway. But I was like, can't. Like, I literally
just that-
can't.
When it's mentally draining, it's draining.
Yeah, it was hard,
Now,
but it
when-
was so
when-
worth it.
Just
When I
thinking
went to-
constantly for so long, like trying to have your brain in tip top alertness for that long, like consistently, is a lot.
Yeah, when I went to a broadcasting school, our final was to do an hour and a half long radio show, and I was the board operator, and I had to, like, I also had to talk and stuff in between, and then, you know, we had to record commercials, all this stuff, and it was like between, like, talking and operating, like, I know exactly what that's like, Kat. It's not easy at all. You're basically you're two professions at that point, and it's I mean, for me, for like the first time you doing that, you did freaking excellent, dude. Like, and it's only gonna be, I mean, like, like anything, I mean, like, if that's your starting off point, like, it's just gonna keep getting better. And I mean, I was surprised with, like, how quickly we did that and how well it came out. Like, everyone seemed to enjoy it, and I want to do it again because I was also surprised with just, like, how many good artists there are, you know? Like, my fear was that people weren't gonna be like some might not have good songs or something, but everything was good. Everything
Like the
was
American
enjoyable.
Idol audition kind type shit.
Yeah, I was afraid we were gonna get a William Hung, you know? Shit,
Yo,
But
what was the lady y'all had that did like the witch background?
that's
She was
Rachel
Oh, that's
Peak. That's my
Rachel
bestie,
oh,
and
Peak.
that is my friend. What's up,
my
Rena?
jaw was dropped in that one.
She's
I know she did a
I
couple that
amazing.
night,
She
right?
did a song
But
with Nova too.
that one was like, all right, I get it, I got you.
Yeah,
people do don't sleep on Rachel.
Rachel's
No, that shit was
amazing.
fire. I mean that in a good way. Like
No,
that
I
shit,
know, I know, I
yeah,
know.
that
I'm
was
just saying
fire.
in general, like
Yeah,
she's different.
Like if
She's
you don't
different.
know who Rachel is and you are in chat, then you are sleeping on her and you need to stop. Like right
she was
freaking
dope.
Yes.
now. Just hit
And
exclamation point Rachel in the chat. I promise you, you will not regret it. She's
yes.
legit amazing and she's an amazing person. She's been on the podcast twice. She is everything you see, she is who she is. Like you are not surprised when you hear her speak as to when you see her music. Like she is her. Like there's no other way to put that. We talk.
Yes.
She jumped in the Discord earlier just to say, "Hey guys, I've been busy. I haven't had a chance to pop in. I just want to say I love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you do." Literally to the whole community. She just wanted them to know that she appreciates the support that they give her. You know, I talk to her every day, but that's not the same as jumping into a community and just saying, "Hey, you guys, I rock with you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do." That's a like that is she doesn't have to. No one has to do that. But to do something like that, by the way, while she's working at a shelter for kids that are homeless with like mental issues, come on, like, like
Yeah,
That shit makes it worth it. Like,
And
she's
then
the full package, I guess you call it. The full package.
it really
Yeah.
is. It really is. And Rachel should be working like that. Okay, if not, I'm gonna pull up her link because she's amazing. And you're right. Like she's everybody that was in there. That was the worst. Okay, it was the best and worst competition ever because the choices were bullshit. I'm just gonna say that.
Everyone was good between those last three. It was, I mean, they were all fucking great in their own way. And then it just sort of boiled down to preference, you know, like what was the style you liked the most? You know, it really wasn't fair. Like,
yeah, I kind of remember that. I kind of remember that too. That was kind of rough.
Well, the very first one was like it was Jackson versus Blindsight. Like, come on.
yeah, that was so like they were just they couldn't be different. And those songs, at least the songs could not be more different. And I was just like, oh man, like this song went like hard, but this song was just like happy and fun, you know? It was like, like again, just boiled
Pick
down to
energy.
preference.
Yeah. Well,
Scoot, by the way, he said that's one of my problems. I don't want to be on after working all day. Trust me, I get that because I literally worked and I hate my hours. Literally hate my hours. They're 8 to 5. I used to work like 7 to 3 type, you know, so then at least I had a minute afterwards or I could start early or whatever. I work 8 to 5. It fucking sucks. I get off at 5 Central Time. This starts at 6. So that gives me like, and Skulls knows my process. Like, I'll chill out, read a book for like 20, 30 minutes, and then I start getting everything ready. Like, because I have to break out of work brain. But whenever you're like for example, Jay, he does Friday night, Saturday night horror. Sorry, that was my lighter just went flying. He does podcasts. He does streaming on Twitch on top of that, which I never show up to. I'm not sorry, I don't have time. But they're apparently, according to everyone, they're freaking amazing. I've showed up a couple times and they were always fun. But the thing is that like him, and if I'm not mistaken, you work too, right?
no. When all right, I'm full time doing this now, and that's
Okay. So last time I knew
that's
you were,
temporary.
you
That's
worked.
temporary, and that's why I'm doing it so much. But
Oh, okay.
and I
That's awesome.
Scoot, like that can work. That can work a different way because when I started doing all this shit, I wasn't streaming as much, but I was recording a shit ton. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like like the edits I do, especially for the gaming channel, them shits is like 8 to 12 hours. So like
Oh wow.
when I started doing this, I was executive chef and I was working like anywhere between 60 and like 75 hours a week. I was way more productive with everything when I was working and doing this shit. Really enough. But I'm a weird person though. Like I don't really sleep that much. You know what I'm saying? Like I sleep weird hours, I stay up a lot.
Well,
But
that's
like
That's the thing I noticed too, is like the more busy you are, the more effective you get out of necessity, you know?
Yeah, it's like, and think like, say you working. I don't know what y'all do, but I was in the restaurant business. So it's like the energy you need to get to sit down and want to create, you kind of already got it after you got out of work.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like you kind of already where you need to be. You just got to put yourself in a different environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like doing it
You
full
also have to
time.
have the right mindset too, like getting off of that, because a lot of people will just be like, "Oh, it's the end of the day. I just
Yeah,
worked my ass off." It's like, I wanna turn down, but it's like, no, 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 no. Keep that energy. Just keep it up. You
yeah,
know,
you got to
like,
keep it.
yep, yep.
And that's
And
what I'm
I mean,
saying.
you
Like
can
for
lose it, but just
yeah,
keep it.
you got to like go right to it. Like Scoot, like I know Scoot. That's one of the haters, and I know you want to stream. Just from that, getting off and streaming, honestly, is fucking dope. As long as you, I know you got a family, you got a woman, all that shit, like same. But if there's a way you can streamline it once or twice a week to where you get off work, take a shower, go straight to streaming with nothing interfering, that'll be the best thing you ever fucking did. But I know, and having a family and living a normal life, it's damn near impossible to fucking go from work, shower, boom, as a grown man and not have nothing block that.
Well, let
You
me
know what I
just
mean?
let me just be sincere. I mean, most people know this. I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids at
Right.
home, a teenager and an 8-year-old. Still 17 in June, so whatever. Um, they go to school. I work full time. We tend to stream Mondays and Fridays. In general, I basically mod Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes I generally have somewhere to be up on. So 7 days a week, I'm doing something at all times. 5 days a week, I'm doing a full time job, and 7 days a week, I have my kids, which is why they interrupt me, and I have no problem with that. Whenever they do, they can come,
Right.
unless I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. Like, there's a moment where I'm like, I'm doing something, I'm in the middle of a sentence, sleepy. Like, that's different, and they understand it, and that's cool. Like, my kids are amazing. I appreciate them. They understand what I'm trying to do. Finally,
Right.
but I can completely understand that it's like it's hard. It's making content. Like, my thing is, I want to see people succeed. I want everybody to get to know content creators, artists, everyone as people. To just see you guys for who you are. You are more than your content, right?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
I honestly, that means everything. And the fact that content creators don't have to compete. They just don't, because especially, and the same, I'm being honest with YouTube. Y'all don't have, they don't have to compete. Here's why. I can sub to as many people as I freaking want to, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I fuck with your content and Scholes' content, I can sub to you both, and it doesn't make me, I can't be like, oh, well, I sub to you, so I have to take away his. Like, it's not how it
Yeah.
works. So to
It,
think
it,
that you
works, it
have
works
to
the opposite in a
you have
lot
to
of ways.
step
Like,
on people
yeah,
to get ahead makes no sense. So the relationships that have come together, I'm not going to claim responsibility. I'm going to say people have met people through the content, through the community, through the networking and all that. The relationships that have come out of some of it are just mind blowing. People that maybe never would have really known each other if they hadn't just been here at the same time, you know?
yeah. That's what,
And
like the best part about this is the communities.
yes, community is
Like what
everything.
like I tell my community I love them all the time, and it's like it's genuine because everything you just said, like people just fucking like coming together that don't know each other, but you can't tell they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like after a while, you can't tell they don't
Look
know
at
each other.
this
The shit
chat
feel
tonight, right?
like no, yeah.
Look at
And like I
this
see in my
chat.
Discord every day, like
They're
like
all
my Twitch streams, nothing that I do would be what it was without the core people. Like and half of them are here. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. And so like I see my actually I'm not gonna lie to you, I see more of yours than mine tonight. And that's not always, but sometimes it happens because people have things, and I see the crossovers. I know Melanie's a crossover. I know
yeah.
Rosanna's a crossover. I know
Mm.
there's more. Those are the two that are right on my screen right this minute.
But
Um,
that shit is unbelievable.
it's
Like
just
I still have a hard time. It don't like I get that it's happening, and like we talked about more than once, even before the pod started, about like money not being the most important thing because like money can't get you none of that. Like I couldn't spend money to for a community, like a genuine community that genuinely care about each other, check on each other when they go missing. You know what I'm saying? That make sure you got the support. If they can't give you support, they're like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't. Like you know people's lives, like you know people's kids and grandkids, and You know what I'm saying? But you never met these people in real life.
Yep.
Like no amount of money can get you that shit.
I was talking to my teenager, and I told her, I said, there are some people who legitimately, I would trust my children with. And she's like, oh, you would trust people with us that you've never met in person?
Absolutely.
I'll see you, Annette. I love you. That's my bestest friend from when I was like a kid.
Thanks for showing up in that.
But and she's like, how could you? Why would you do that? How could you? And I said, you don't understand. Like these people that I mess with. There's Tanya. There's another crossover.
Facts. Yeah.
Legitimately, and I'm gonna name names. Skulls is one. Jess is one. Truth is one. Sarah's one. There's a list of people. I'm not gonna name everybody, but they know that they know every little detail about me. I talk to them like they're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. If I'm in trouble, if something's going on, I call them, right? I would literally trust these people with my kids, which are the most precious things in my entire life that I will burn this world down for, right? I trust them with my children. And she's like, but you never met them in person. I said, well, you went to Florida and met your sister, who, by the way, they've been, her sister's like 22. She flew out there and her sister picked her up and they hung out for a week or a couple days, 3-4 days. And then she came back. I said, you never met her in person. Well, that's my sister. I'm like, yeah. This is my, like, as far as I'm concerned, this is my family. Like, this is, you know her because you share everything and you just have this bond. You tell me that that's different than what I'm talking about. And that's the type of community that a lot of us have.
Yeah, and this shit is definitely for certain people too.
And some people, this is their lifeline. The community is their lifeline, and anyone that doesn't understand that or shits on it.
Yeah, it's mine. Like I'm not as motivated without these people. You feel me? Like I'm not as anything. Like it's a few people in this chat right now that know everything about me down there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and they might not know everything in the past, but since they've been around in this current state of my life, they know what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, this shit is a lifeline for me too. Like, and like you were saying, it's like a lifeline for them. Like everybody has a lifeline off a lifeline off a lifeline off of something you started. Like, how do you even do that? You can't even plan that shit.
Well, no, and like I dragged Skulls kicking and screaming into some of it. Like legitimately dragged him into Discord, dragged him into some of the, like, I mean, he wasn't complaining. It's just, he'd never done it. Like I dragged him with me. I'm like, let's go do stuff.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
And what I'm saying is that honestly, like people you don't know everyone's situation. And sometimes having somewhere to be, to just hang out, whether it's a Friday night, Saturday night horror, whether it's a podcast that's been edited, posted, and is premiering, whether it's one that's live that they can talk, and I see all the comments. I don't necessarily respond to them all because I used to, and now it's just gotten to the point where I can't. The community itself, the Discord servers, having someone there, sometimes people don't always tell you when they're at their worst or when they're at that moment. And to know that there's people that you can just say hi to and they're all gonna be like, hey, morning, what's going on? Hey, morning. Yeah. Just kindness means everything. That's why I built the community first, because that's what I needed in my life. And this branched out of it. Your community is amazing. I don't get in there often enough, but I know that when I jump in there, no one's gonna be a dick to me. Like I know that because they know who I am and they appreciate when I come in. Like they're like, hey, what's up? We know you're not gonna stay, but hi. Like Roseanne's like, hi, bye. She always says that.
Yeah, we ain't about that either. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to be a dick to anybody in this community, you won't last long.
No, and like my community will tear you apart. If you come in there with hate in your heart, they will destroy you. And they know they have my full permission. Like, please feel free. Anyone to treat somebody that way, bye.
You get called out. You get called out on stream by me, and then most likely you'll be banned by one of the mods. Like it'll be, you know what I mean? We fine tone shit. Like you got to keep shit the way it is. But we in the best stage of it because it's early. We can keep it tight knit.
That's the thing, is people don't understand that it's just as much of a lifeline for the content creators as it is for the community. Which is why I like to humanize people and say, look, we're people too, guys. Like,
Yeah. No, I mean, for real. I mean, like over here, I mean, there's like in my life, I mean, there's just not a lot of people who are interested in creating content or who are very supportive of what I
Same
do.
skills. They don't
Like
get it.
like my family, like they don't like my mom, for instance, she didn't really understand what I do, but she's
Yeah.
supportive. But it's like there's a lot of people who just don't understand it, and the fact that I get support from actually doing it, like from this community and everything, like it means the world. They understand it, they get it, it's reciprocal. And yeah, I mean, it that the just them showing up and being here for it, it just means so much.
They
It's
understand
hard
because
to it's
they
hard to
kind of doing it
explain.
with you.
There goes
Yeah.
Champagne Rain, donated $20 just popping by. I'll have to watch the rest later. I'm a big H8tful fan. I love you,
Thanks,
sis.
man.
I
I
see her in
appreciate
Truth's
it.
content all the
Appreciate it.
time. Me and her DM to each other. Like, I love her to pieces. So thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank
It's beautiful.
No, but schools, I completely agree. Like, that's the thing. For example, fun example, my kids were like, oh my god, you're just like on YouTube all the time.
Oh my god.
Like, they were so mad at me, like, you don't care about us, you're on YouTube. I'm like, I'm doing something. Believe in me. Like,
Yeah, I
honestly.
hate that, bro. Like people think it's like for play. You
Well,
know
I
what I mean?
tried to tell my mom. Okay, so my mom is one of my biggest supporters. She shows up in chat all the time. I don't think she's been here tonight, but she does when she's not. But for example, she'll show up in Nick's chat. I think I've seen her lurking in Truth. She showed up for the rap competition. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so she'll pop in and she'll say hi, and everybody says hi to her, whatever. I think my kids and my mother have finally understood that this is more than I'm just obsessed with YouTube and I have to like watch everything. That's not like at the beginning. Maybe I was like obsessively watching reactions and commenting on everybody's stuff, but it's not the
That's
same anymore.
like that's part of the process too.
It's
Yes,
okay
yes.
that they don't understand it. And actually, I have friends who are on Facebook and things of that nature who understand it, or maybe they finally clicked on something I've posted and they're like, "Oh, you actually do this for real? Oh,
Yeah, man.
oh, like this isn't just like like, hey guys, I'm gonna play Farm Heroes and let's watch." Like, that's not it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that people can't stream Farm Heroes. Do you, boo boo? Like, enjoy your life, live your best life. It's cool. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that once you get people, and the thing about the community is that not all of our families, not all the people in our lives understand what we're doing or what we're trying to achieve. At least for me, and it things that sounds like you guys are the same way. Not everyone gets it, quote quote gets it, right? But our communities do, because they're here every time and they're supporting us and they're like, we like this, we like you as people, we want to know, and they like real, right? They want to know about
Yeah.
us and who we are as people. And the biggest thing I think that we can do for them is to be sincere, transparent, and honest.
Yep, you gotta be
Yeah.
authentic. Jam.
Because I don't want to be that I don't want to be that host that's like, so what's your favorite color? Hey, Hateful J. I don't want to be that guy. I wanna be the dude who just like talks to you like an equal. Like we're
Yeah.
just people. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. Like we don't need to do this shit. We don't.
I had a
It's like
conversation
it's like
this
what
morning about it. Go ahead.
like what- No, I was like what you said earlier. If I could fucking talk, I had brought that up in a Twitch stream. Like one of the hardest parts about this shit is that it's gonna be nobody around you that really understands what the fuck you're doing. And every time you say you're about to do something that relates to YouTube or a video, whatever, it's almost like it's a fucking joke.
Yep.
Not a laugh at you joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah,
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
like,
yeah, whatever,
you know?
dude. Yeah, like go stream on YouTube.
Yeah,
that-
no,
that
it's like
shit's
what
annoying, man.
it's like what Nick said, like when it was like when people say, "Oh, that passive revenue," it's like it's
Yeah.
just not taken seriously when it's
Yeah.
like, bro, it's serious.
Like, I'm not doing this every day. I'm not at that point yet to where the money's rolling in and all shit. Like, would I be wasting my time just to fucking goof around? I'm sure there are people that would be. You know what I mean? Maybe some
Yeah,
people can
but-
afford to
but-
have a
but-
hobby, but that's you know what I mean.
But bro, like every giant snowball starts from a snowflake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if it's growing, pursue it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
keep going after it.
No,
It
I
will
agree. I
get
agree with
there.
that. I agree with
Yeah.
that, and that's what I'm saying. Like I treat it like I take everything serious without taking it serious. So everything I do, like I do it like I care about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get
Yeah.
that energy around you. It's like, oh, you shouldn't care about it that much. It's like I shouldn't care about you that much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bet. I agree. I'm the same way. I'm like,
Like,
oh,
Yeah.
my little YouTube channel. What about your little school thing you got going? Like your
I hate
grades
this
and
shit.
your
It's like,
SAT.
how much money you making, bro? Like,
No.
come on, bro.
But see,
Like,
people,
come
they
on,
don't
man.
understand that, like, for some of us,
I didn't
it's,
turn the camera on one day like, ooh, see how much money I make today. Like I ain't thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
if I
Like
was
it's a
here
point
for,
where it's a point where I'm making money, then I'll be thinking about the money. Like, but I don't care. We got the bond, we have fun.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if we weren't serious, we wouldn't still
I
be
love
here.
this
If
shit.
we were here for money, I wouldn't still be here because I don't make a ton, I don't make a lot of money, and I don't. It's just there was a conversation I had earlier today regarding just a dispute that was going. We'll just say it's a dispute that happened where I was talking about like there's a difference between people are like, oh well, you're not invested in like someone else. Like for example, Jay, if you're like, oh my god, you don't go in the Discord, I'm like, oh, I don't have time. You understand, right? You get that because
Yeah.
you understand, like you get what I do. You see how busy I am, and you don't care. You're just like, thanks for showing up when you do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
Facts.
another one that isn't quite the same. And they're like, well, you never try to get to know us. So I'm like, I don't have time, but I'm in the lives. I show up. Like, I show up all the time. And they're like, but you don't mess with us here. Okay, well, I don't. So I'm just gonna, how's this? How about I just, instead of defending myself all the time, I'm just gonna mute it. Is that cool? Cool. Oh, so why
Right.
don't you just leave then? Well, fuck you. I'm like, you know what? Here's what's funny. The person who owns it, who owns the Discord and is their content, they know. They know. And guess what? That's all that matters. Oh, wait. Someone told one of my community, because I was venting, because, I do. She tells me, she goes, that's because you're on their level. Like, for example, Jay, you're a peer. Skulls, you're my peer. Nick is my peer. Truth is my peer. All of these people are my peers. I don't have you guys up on a pedestal somewhere, right?
Which is like, yeah.
So when it comes to you know me and I know you, I'm not worried about if I show up enough times to get noticed and that kind of crap. Like I don't worry about that because you're human and we're humans and we're friends. So as far as I'm concerned, that level is not necessary. Does that make sense?
Yeah, nah. And like just to I think it's just wild for anybody to ever have expectations of somebody else like that. Like that's kind of ridiculous. Like you don't know nobody enough to even fucking let stuff like that. Like how does that thought even form for people?
I
You
don't
know what I
know.
mean? To even
But
be upset at somebody's presence
but that's
when
the
I'm
thing.
here. You can only be upset at me when I'm here. But I'm here when I'm here, and you're upset that I'm not here more than when I'm here. I'm here, motherfucker. Like,
My
what do
favorite
you?
thing was, oh, you only show up when that person, the content creator, shows up because they ping everybody. And I'm like, well, yeah, because that's who I'm here for. Duh. But
Yeah,
on the flip side of that, it's like, I can't help. I can't help how other people feel. However, you know, you guys are people. Like, I'm a person. I'm not like a robot. I don't have all the time in the world. And I have to pick my priorities, just like everybody in this community and every other community does. And the fact that they're choosing to be here or be with your content or be with Skull's content at any point in time is amazing.
yeah.
And for anyone to be like, how dare you not stay here for 6 hours? Like, what, really?
How dare you?
Hey, Willie K said something in your chat. He said, because I saw it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I deal with this shit. He said, but the hardest part is knowing when to go full time, when to get up, when to give up. I'm like, this is so far away on my monitor. Hold on, let me turn this bitch. Turn it all the way. I said, but the hardest part is knowing when to go full time, when to give up the known income for the unknown. And that scares a lot of people. Sincere ones will succeed because of their honesty. Hey, that never goes away. I just gotta address that, bro, because like that's everything. Like that is the biggest fear you will have, and that's the longest lasting fear.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, because you don't know whether
You
or not
don't.
that's gonna
Yep.
stay. You just don't know. I
Say
mean,
say like 1 month you make it
it's
and
a
you
leap of
do
faith.
fantastic for 6 months. You got enough to pay your fucking bills for 6 months. You don't know what's gonna happen for a 7th month. This is YouTube.
That's the
Yeah.
thing is like I have a full time job, but I have a full time job. I have children. How dare I just be like, fuck it, let's try and see
Well,
if
look,
I can convince people to donate the money. I'm not monetized. I don't have 1,000 followers. I'm not monetized. So nothing I do is getting money back consistently for
Pat,
anything, right? Not like it
Pat,
would be a lot.
even if you're monetized, you're not
Right.
getting paid shit.
Like
look,
Knox
I was no,
Hill
you're not
has how
getting
many?
anything.
He just quit his job last week.
Listen, I fucking no, my situation different because I'm just like what makes me is I'm a fucking hustler, bro, and that's cliche, right? But like I fucking dove head first in this before I was anywhere near monetized. But I put myself in position. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing. Like, but I also sat 2-3 years scared to even try any of this shit.
Yeah.
So 2-3 years knowing it, there was one person that knew how frustrated I was. There was one person that knew what I wanted to do. 2-3 years before I even started, and there's like an old manager at Barleycorns that was like one of my managers in the kitchen. Just tall ass fucking 6'6" white dude with big ass hands, big gentle giant dude. And I just kind of like broke down one day. And I was just like, I don't want to fucking be doing this shit forever. I don't want to wait too long to try some shit. And it still took me a couple years. But like in between that with shit being in the back of my mind, I was just like, I'm a collector, right? Like I know how to flip shoes. Like I just know how to get back. That's my life. You know what I'm saying? So I just applied to getting by. I put a little preparation with that. Kind of set things up to where like, hey, if things go bad, you got this over here to get you out of a jam for this amount of time.
Makes sense.
And I just made sure that the main part of my life, the everyday, the daily, give my lady money to pay the bills in the house or whatever. I made sure that was something I could do no matter what. You know what I mean? And at
That's what
times
you
I
need to do.
and at times I might have did it at a minimal, but she was mad. She's mad supportive. You feel me?
That goes so far
That
too.
goes so
Like
far.
for
Like
real,
she's
dude. Like
mad supportive, and I can see the frustration sometimes. Like, but if there was ever a point to where I couldn't fulfill the minimal, all the shit got to go away.
Right.
And
Exactly.
I'm teetering with that right now in this current moment. You know what I'm saying? Like in this current moment in my life, like everything looks good minus what I may need to live. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm teeter-tottering. I'm still teeter-tottering, but I still have a few key pieces in position that if I need to fucking get some income out of, I can.
Right.
yeah.
But I've also planned ahead. I can see how far this gonna get me. You know what I mean? I can see how far it's gonna get me. I can see what I need to do in this next month in order for that to be what it is.
People
You
don't
know what I'm saying? Like
understand what it takes in order
it's a
to.
fucking headache.
People don't
Yeah.
understand what it takes for like they want content, they want to there, they love the community, they love you as a person. But sometimes, and this is not everybody, this is just in general, out of all of your subscribers, how many people really get the stress and the strain that it puts on you and what you have to think about every single day? Like,
It all depends on the community. None of your subscribers, and I'm putting parentheses around the word subscribers, but your supporters, they know.
correct.
Yeah.
Not a one of your subscribers will fucking even gives a fuck about what you're doing, but your supporters, they know.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like
completely.
I've had fantastic donation nights, and I ain't never asked for a dono. I will never ask for a dono. I'm not gonna do it. It honestly makes me feel weird. Like I've had $500 nights. One person donate $500. I've had fucking Christmas cash apps that's like shit. Fucking, I'll think about it too much. I'll cry because I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like
We had
Yeah,
that on
it's
the night
weird.
after St. Patrick's Day. That's what we had. It was insane. Like we were just
it
shocked. It's
shit is
crazy.
Yeah.
fucking
I
wild.
had to be upbeat and jokey about it because it was like, dude, exactly. If I
Cry,
thought
bro.
about it too hard, it was like I was gonna get emotional about it.
You'll cry, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
There,
Because it's like,
Willie.
why
See,
are these?
Willie's bringing a little bit of knowledge here. He says, "Cat, there are a few creators who treat everyone equally. Not that they are more important than any of the fans. There are some creators I feel comfortable with talking to as an associate, and others I have fear of as I look at them as celebrities and do not feel I'm on their level. And I can promise you that for example, this is a personal example. It is what it is. I don't accept friend requests like on Discord generally. And I also generally I don't follow people back on Instagram. It just depends on who it is. I just can't. Because people,
You gotta be careful with that.
you have to be super careful. And the thing is that everybody, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not better than anybody. And I know Jay feels the same way, and Skulls feels the same way as well. We are just us. It's just we are who we are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty great, but you know,
And I don't want,
I knew that was
and
coming.
For real, like, I've never liked compliments and shit. I don't want nobody to even make me feel like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers do sometimes without, you know what I'm saying? But like,
exactly.
I don't even want to feel like you like me that much.
But the problem is,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
some of those
I do understand. Like even from like my standpoint, like being like
it's cool,
being like being a musician and everything, it's like I know I get like as a rapper you're supposed to kind of like own that and like kind of take on this persona of like, oh, I'm better than certain people, or I'm the greatest, or but it's like no, like the way I see it is I pursue the art form. Like I'm just trying to give the art form what I can and the best I can. And that's it. And at the end of the day, it's like
people to appreciate it enough to appreciate it, but you don't need the praise kind of type thing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not like I want people to think I'm better than everybody else.
Has anybody in the
it's
chat
like,
heard his music? I'm just asking for a friend. Like legit. Like, come on now, Skulls. You're amazing. But here's the thing, even a celebrity status, which
Skulls, I ain't heard your shit by the way either, bro.
Oh my god. Canceled.
Oh man.
You wanted to walk away? I'm walking. I'm kidding.
No, bro, no. We're not going back there because you have fouled a lot, Missy.
You should listen to my song called Bacon.
Is it good about bacon, or are you disrespecting bacon?
No, it's not even a song.
I hate
no,
you.
even the people that are okay. So, for example, I do know some people that are considered celebrity status. Okay, that's not a lie. I do know some people considered celebrity status. I promise you, 90% of their celebrity status, at least the people I fuck with, because I don't like people that are like, I'm so much better. I don't fuck with them. So if I'm their friends, I don't mess with those people. So I don't know about them. But everybody else, they're just fucking people. The thing is they've been burned. They've been treated like crap. They're getting hate from all angles. And they literally have to be super careful of who they affiliate with. They cannot spend their day, like I can't spend my day because I try sometimes. I'll tell my Discord, I'm like, I have to work. Like I have to focus. And they're like, haha, whatever, you're going to be here in 5 minutes. And sometimes I'm not, because I'm actually trying to do a good job and get paid and deserve the pay that I'm getting, right?
Absolutely.
But on the flip side, like I can't respond to every DM. I can't respond to every comment. I can't go into every channel in my Discord, not including the 70, no joke, over 70 Discords that I'm actually a part of as well.
Jesus, that's too much.
So, okay, so there's like 7 of them that are for emojis, but that's besides the point. Most people
But 7 out of 70 ain't shit though.
No, but I'm saying is that these celebrity status people put them on a pedestal that actually, to the people that I am friends with, they don't feel like they belong on a pedestal. They just want, in their own communities, they just want to hang out and like have a conversation. The simping, the stupidity pisses them off and they disappear. It's funny because they're like, oh my god, they're here, and then they're like, shoop, and you're like, whoa, where'd they go? That's where they went. They don't want that. They want to be just people. Like,
most of us are a bunch of motherfuckers with a camera looking for a friend, for real.
No.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro. God
Like,
damn. You
shit.
just
That's
you
what
just
it
spoke
is, bro.
some
Put that on a
real
t-shirt.
shit.
Come on, bro. That's what it is, bro. But that's
That
what
was
we're doing.
that was
This is just our way.
no, for real though. Like honestly, like that was like there are a few things so well articulated, and that was it, bro. That was so well
Thank you, brother.
articulated.
Thank you. I don't like
For real.
compliments though, so stop it.
I'm just a
Like,
girl
like,
with a
You're
camera
beautiful.
looking for a friend.
Let's keep making it. Let's make it
To
awkward.
love me.
oh. I can make it awkward back. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Man,
listen.
Yeah, do
after
it.
2 hours, if you haven't made it awkward, then I don't know what to tell you. Then you just aren't rocking with this content. I mean, that's kind of our
No,
brand.
absolutely. No,
Yep.
it's all about awkwardness. Awkwardness is fun, bro.
Yeah. Put some
'Cause it
wig.
brings that-
Put a,
it brings
put a
out
wig
the-
on some bacon.
My kid
Now-
came out with Play-Doh, and she's like, "Here, put it on your finger." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "It's a wig." It was a blonde bangs and ponytail. It was freaking spot on. I was like, "Wow, my finger has a wig."
All I'm thinking now is now I got fucking hair on my bacon. Listen, I gotta go pee. Can I go pee in between this podcast? Yeah,
You can.
Yeah,
you
we
know
can- we
me.
can go into an
Sometimes
intermission.
I got to potty.
Do we need
You
an
know what I'm
intermission,
saying?
or can we hang out? Like, Skulls, do you need to go pee too?
I don't want to hang out with you.
You fucking asshole.
Well,
Fuck off.
I'm just playing. I love you,
Wow.
Kat. Shut up.
love each
You
other.
know I
guys.
love
Don't
you.
make me break
Christ.
out our text messages. Like, don't even start.
Oh,
Oh,
shit! I'll
with
be
your,
back. Don't do
with
that
your-
shit. I'll be back. Wait till I come back.
with your rainbow themed Instagram chat.
It is rainbow and it's pretty.
Yeah, apparently, and it's always changing.
Well, only
Like
okay.
the colors are never the same, and they look like Nick's lights on his streams. Just
Thank you,
saying.
Willie. You're completely correct. That is where supporters and subscribers define themselves. Supporters understand the struggle, while subscribers are like, "What have you done for me lately?" Exactly. Like
Yep,
legitimate, because not everybody's
got
content
some
is for
those people,
everybody.
too.
Feel free.
Yeah,
I,
no,
can
I
hold
got-
I can hold a conversation. You can go pee.
No, are you talking about me?
Yeah, I
I'm
thought you said I have
good.
to go pee too.
No, I don't have to pee. No, I'm good. I'm good. I
I
peed
heard-
while you guys were talking. I'm slick.
Ew. That's not a word you should use when you talk
Well,
about
yeah,
going
yeah. I
pee.
mean, yeah. Well, that's just gross. Why'd you make it weird?
You made
I'm
it
gonna
weird. You talked
I'm
about
getting- no,
holding
I'm-
your
no,
pecker
I'm-
while you were on live. Like, I don't even do that.
Well, I mean,
I
you
don't
know,
have
like,
one. However,
you made it really weird there, holding my pecker.
you talk about making your penis soft all the time. I can't talk about you holding your pecker while on live.
Well, yeah, but that's just like like a way of speaking. That's just like I'm sad.
Legitimately.
It's like I was in the pool.
Like, I say that all the time. I agree. I'm like, oh my god, that just really hit my heart in a weird way. My penis is soft. Like, that's not where I go with that.
Whoa, that's not how I would have used it, but okay.
You said it makes you sad.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Okay,
like
so there's a content creator
like-
who does like worm something or another, and he does this thing where he
talking about
goes,
worm.
"No, listen, just fucking hear me out." He goes, "Eh." He's like, "I sound like a tea kettle when I'm sad." That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that video? Oh, I cannot. It was from like a reality TV show, but he told his dad something, and his dad just burst out crying, and like I don't know why, but he just cried like in the funniest way ever. He just yeah.
I don't think so, but if you want to
Oh,
imitate it, that would be great.
I
Oh,
have
oh,
to.
wait.
I have to find it. It is so
No,
funny.
you just need to do it. Like, just do it.
Well, I did. Did you not hear it? Did you not hear it? Yeah. Like it was literally just like like if anybody like nobody will get this reference, but what is it? Prometheus and Bob. It was on Nickelodeon back in the day.
Of course it
he
was. That
sounded-
was your jam.
Dude, he sounded like Bob, like the caveman. Like there was a point where Bob like saw like the alien or something and just like got scared and he just ran away. Yeah. Dude, that dude cried just like him.
Hey, welcome
it was
back,
crazy.
Menace.
Menace? Oh, Menace. Hey,
He's-
Menace, what up?
He's back. I'm
For
just gonna
some reason,
start-
I thought you meant. For some reason, I thought you meant Hateful J, and I was like, "Why are you calling him Menace?"
Cause he's kind of menacing. Cause he's like all hateful about the damn food shit, man. By the way, he's taking it
Yeah,
awful long to pee. Like, it don't take me that long.
Yeah, man. He's got a. He's at this point. If he's playing with it. He's not shaking it.
See, See, we
Yeah,
get
I mean-
disrespectful when people aren't on this podcast with us. So join us on Friday for the support. What really is support? What makes you support people? And how do you support people? Because, you know, we get real undisrespectful when nobody's on as a guest.
Undisrespectful.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, he's back. Shh.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Okay. Sorry, guys.
I sent it to you, Kat, in the Discord, by the way. That cry that I was talking about.
Is that like literally? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can
Bro,
get it to play.
It has 92 million views.
I'm gonna see if it'll play on my. Let me know if y'all hear this. You might not. I might have it muted. Why is there an Oddbods live now?
Oddbods. Hey, I got all the Oddbods stuff things in here.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if this will play.
Disney Plus.
Oh,
Hulu,
I got all the
ESPN.
Oddbods things. I love Oddbods, man. The motherfuckers is amazing.
I don't
The
have two
coolest little
screens.
round,
Hold on.
colorful things I've ever seen in my life. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is the weird thing. Like, I mean,
Okay,
I
don't
can't
talk.
hear.
Don't talk. Don't talk.
Down in my heart.
If they can't hear, this is just dead
Stop
air.
talking.
I can't hear nothing either.
Awkward.
They can hear fine. They could have if you guys stopped talking. Okay, let me do it again. One more time.
Hello.
Can they hear?
Stop talking.
Hello. Sorry.
I still love you.
Yeah, they can hear.
Okay. Okay, I can't take that anymore.
Is that not the funniest shit ever, dude?
I can hear it.
They could hear it, by the way. Like I told you.
I didn't hear. What was y'all?
Bro, go into the Discord link, like our phone call, and you'll see the link that I did. You can
Which
listen
one?
to it.
The best cry ever? Which one? Which one? Are you talking about the?
Yeah,
come
the
on,
funny cry. The
funniest
most
cry
recent
ever?
one.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I've
think
seen
so.
this shit.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
2 years, the 2 years one.
Oh, I didn't
12
even. Yeah, the
12
first one,
years.
best cry ever, 92 million
Yeah,
views.
I've seen this shit before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit fire.
I forget how we got there, but
And what the hell? How the fuck did y'all get to this?
I don't even
video?
know, bro. I don't even
love
remember,
you.
bro.
I really don't either.
Yeah, I know. Can someone in the chat please
They're like,
inform
hey,
us how we
Paul,
got
you
here?
missed Kat talking
Cry
about Skull's
like a
junk while you were
fucking
gone.
4-year-old, bro.
I was talking about
Yeah.
his junk. Because he had his junk in hand while he was on live, man.
No, because we were saying that you were taking too long, and then we were saying, you were at this point you were playing with it. You weren't just
No, you
Oh,
said
you were
that.
just shaking it up.
Okay, well, first of all,
Don't throw me under
sometimes-
the bus.
Sometimes, yes. Second of all, I have one of those Austin Power Peas. Third of all, I do be taking a long time sometimes. Fourth, I came back and then I had to go back because I forgot water and one of these Gin Crush lemon lime dogfish head distilling company cans of culinary crafted cocktails. So yeah,
The fuck you just
Said
said?
you had to go back.
Dogfish Head Distilling Company culinary crafted cocktails. It is a gin crush with lemon lime. I had to go back and get one of those and a bottle of water.
I don't blame you at all. Like, I forgive you 100%. I'm just sitting here drinking Fireball, so it's all good.
I be taking a long time sometimes though. If you
It's
don't know
okay.
nothing about me, you know I be
Yeah.
taking a long. My 2-minute breaks be like 4.5, 5.
Nah, you were good. You were good.
That's what
I
I do.
We just can
Yeah,
get
I'm
into
on-
some serious shit while anybody's AFK. Like, literally.
It doesn't like my the first thing to go is my memory.
By the
like,
way, he drinks
who
White
cares that-
Claws and he drinks like 2 and he's
No,
like
I do
fucked up.
not. I don't like White Claw. It's
You
fucking
love White
gross.
Claw, bro. The way you said you don't like White Claw, I know you like White Claw.
No, I do not. It's just she said it so many damn times. She's spreading
No.
misinformation. I want fucking Zuckerberg fact checkers on this shit right now.
No.
He
They be
wants
lying too.
reparations
They
and
be,
shit.
They be lying too. They be lying too. No, I believe Cat on this one. I believe Cat on this one.
Thank
Ah,
you.
man.
What's your
Fuck
favorite? What's your favorite? You like
all you
raspberry?
motherfuckers.
You like lemon raspberry? You like blueberry pomegranate? What you like? What's your favorite?
Let's go.
Lemon
my-
lime.
Bruh, my dick is soft right now. This fucking
Like
shit
that.
blows.
Well, that's what
Lemon
White Claw
lime.
does to people. Just saying, you need to drink some Fireball and get some fucking stiffness
Hey,
back in
man.
there.
If you don't get an adult drink, you better get some Dogfish Head Distilling Company culinary crafted cocktails, brother. That's what you need.
Goodbye.
You drink Zima. What is it?
Oh, I ain't seen Zima since 1998. Jesus Christ. Y'all just saying shit now.
Did you? That just reminds me of Archer. Fucking.
Everything reminds you of
whole-
Archer, don't lie.
No, it does not.
Well, you're an Archer watcher? You're an Archer watcher?
dude,
Some of my
Archer's
best
awesome.
friends are Archer watchers. Archer watcher.
There was a whole thing where like he thought he was getting a chemotherapy, but someone was replacing like the bags of chemo, whatever the drug is, with what was it? Zima.
Oh, that sounds like your wet dreams goals.
How?
Because
Those
you're
goals,
just
do
like
you love
White
these?
Claw Zima, like that just sounds like your
Oh
vibe.
my god.
Do you mix your white
I'm
claws
gonna
with your
slap
Zima?
you with I'm gonna slap you with a bottle of Captain Morgan, I swear to God.
Now we talking about Captain Morgan. That shit's gross too. Yeah.
It really is.
It's not that bad.
Crown's good, Jack's good, Jose's good, Fireball's
You wanna know
good.
you wanna know what's kind of
terrible lineup. Crown and Fireball. Yeah, all the other stuff. PU.
you you wanna know something that's actually pretty underrated? It's Tito's. I think it's vodka actually.
Hey, guess what?
You put your finger up when you
PU.
drink it.
No. It's just like it's one of those drinks that goes down so well. It's like you never get a
cheap-ass
hangover.
Well vodka that everybody gets.
Bro,
PU,
I
man.
bro, I've had vodka like I've had expensive vodka,
Ooh,
and that shit just goes down terrible.
Expensive vodka is
That-
gross though.
it really
That
is.
shit goes down so good.
It's like the more expensive it is, the better it can clean your engine.
It's
It's
the
kind
only
of your
liquor
car.
that- yeah, like it's the only liquor that tastes more like gasoline the higher the price get. Like it's supposed to be the opposite.
Well, is it just me, or does like cheap champagne taste better than expensive champagne?
I
Absolutely.
wouldn't know. I'm not bougie like that.
Wine and tequila are the only things that taste better the more expensive they get. And wine, it can be. They both got
Wine
their
is hit and
caveats.
miss. You know,
They
like
don't
both
drink
like that,
wine.
but they like 70-30 though. 80-20, like around there.
yeah, yeah.
75-25. 75-25.
I can agree with you.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's definitely there's more wiggle room there with wine compared to champagne. I feel like all expensive champagne is gross.
Hey, Melanie.
Cheap.
Melanie,
Cheap.
sincerely, like I
It's
totally
like put
agree
more
with
stank
you.
and bubbles in it.
If you take
Yeah.
away the Coke, like remove the Coke, and I'm there with you.
What are we talking
I
about?
do not like Coke. I think Coke is fucking gross.
Wait, which Coke are we talking about?
Coke- Coke making mouth taste like you got morning breath.
Wait, what?
Like, for real. Coke literally gives you morning breath after you drink it.
I'm talking about Johnny Depp Coke.
Oh, word? Well, that does something totally different. Listen,
I got a jaw debt. I got a jaw debt.
fucking Johnny Depp blow. That movie was sad. They did him so bad. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's a shame considering he helped create that
Them niggas wouldn't have
character.
been nobody without him. Nobody.
Bro, the first Pirates of the Caribbean is so damn good.
Yes.
It is.
The other ones are just
I love
fucking
Johnny
poop
Depp.
sauce.
Johnny Depp
Well, I
is legit. Like
that's
I
bad.
would literally support him. I don't care what he does, and that's so sad to say, but it's the truth. Like he is such an amazing person. Like he's so talented in general. He's like the Rachel Geek of acting.
You know too, like one thing I really like about him is he's that type of celebrity who isn't like worried about like getting his personality thrown into the mix. He's more worried about the art, you know? Like he just acts. He shows up, he does an incredible job, and then he leaves it at that. And then in terms of his like celebrity life, like his normal life, he doesn't really show up all that much.
Do you know
He's
what? You know who else did that?
Hey,
Robin
look,
Williams.
Now I got
Yes. Those are my
Okay.
favorite fucking people. Daniel Day-Lewis, people like that, like who just show up, do a good job, and then fucking bounce. Like I'm sick of this whole like everybody's got to be in the limelight as a celebrity.
Hey, bro,
Like, celebrities fucking
Dave-
suck.
Daniel Day-Lewis is a man, though.
Oh, he's amazing, dude.
You know what I mean?
I really gotta-
Laura,
you know,
wiki,
Willem
wiki,
Dafoe,
wiki.
But, you know,
William Dafoe's amazing too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just
He
don't
ain't
watch Antichrist. Antichrist is fucking rough.
Oh, they all got some rough shit. So I want to ask y'all this, like, months ago on the pod. Me and my buddy was talking about the King of the Whites, okay? King of the Whites in the sense of the actors, right? And it was between Brad Pitt, Leo, Johnny Depp, and fuck, can't remember. But I think Brad Pitt ended up winning after it was all said and done. When it came to the amount of good movies, the quality of his movies, the diversification of his roles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leo was high up there, and of course Johnny Depp was high up there.
I think Leo wins in terms of like
I
the
agree.
amount of good movies, but I think Brad Pitt, I think he wins just solely based off of Fight Club.
That's what I thought too. But when you said amount, but go back and look up. Brad is bodying everybody in amount and quality.
Yeah.
Okay, so
insane. And I didn't put Brad that high. He wasn't even in my top 5 at first.
I'm gonna tell you,
But when I started, go ahead.
you
Sorry.
actually changed my opinion of the ranking. Honest to God, when you say like the whitest like actor type winner, because
It was King of the Whites. King of the Whites.
okay, King of the Whites. So
No, King of the Whites.
Whites.
King of the Whites. There we go.
However, okay, so in that regard, I would say Leo. But if you were to say, like, oh, who's like the best white actor, like over your lifetime, I would probably say somebody
it's that
out of that
generation.
list. Out of that
It's
list
that generation, that era too. Yeah.
would be Brad Pitt. But when you say what, I think Leo, because Leo is white
You do.
as white can be. Brad
But look.
seems like he's kind of a little, I don't know, he's a little like.
He got soul. He a JT. He's a Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
version.
you know, honestly, like I think
But Leo
someone who
is too.
really,
Though. Leo cool as fuck too. So I was like,
I really think someone who should be on that list that is often overlooked that I mean correlates with Fight Club is Edward Norton.
Oh my
Edward
God,
Norton has been
yes.
in movies. He has been in
we didn't
movies.
have him on
that
there.
have-
American History X, thank you very much.
I mean, this
listen-
is an old ass pod, so we mentioned probably like 10 or 15 people. But I
Yeah.
think our top 5 came down to those. Somebody else is in the top 5 too.
Yeah, but the thing is with Edward Norton is he's been
Edward
in
Norton's
so
a
many.
fucking beast, bro.
Well, he's helped make, and also just like in terms of acting, like he's been in so many influential, like once in a lifetime type movies.
Right.
So he kind of takes the cake for me. He's one of my favorite
if
actors.
anybody
But,
hasn't
that
seen American
sentiment
History
is why I feel the
X,
same way about Daniel Day-Lewis and Willem Dafoe. They are all in that kind of bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
well,
they're
you have to
on
group
another
people
level.
in their own little categories, right? Because you've got
Yeah,
like your
like,
Robert De
that's
Niro's
how
and
we
your
did
Al
it, too, like-
Pacinos, and then you've got like your Brad Pitts, your Leonardo DiCaprios, and your George Clooney's, and then you've got like your
You gotta
Edward
go by the
Norton,
era.
who is like in a whole scale all of his own. Like that
You
movie,
got
when
your
that's
you got your John Malkoviches.
well,
like, you
they're
got,
a
you got
little
lot of
fucking
people.
cray cray, which is cool. You have your cray cray category.
Yep.
A little bit crazy.
Oh,
But that's
okay.
why I said, like, right in that in the Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt era, because they all about in the same era, about the same age.
Yeah.
Like, you go Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, you stepping back an era. You know what I mean? So
Right,
we
and you
broke,
would
we had
they put
we had them
John
in houses. We
Travolta's
broke it down all
dumbass.
into like houses.
Like,
So,
do you think of them as they were in that era, or do you think of them over their whole body of work, where like you get John Travolta acting all fucking crazy, or you get Tom Cruise acting all crazy, or you get like all of the Scientology, the people just acting crazy? We're just gonna
Yeah.
like,
I see what you did. I hate that motherfucker. So you know what I mean? Please don't
Right.
talk Tom Cruise more.
Did you
I hate him, bro.
did you ever hear Russell Brand talk about how he met Tom Cruise and how he was like really pissed off? He kept hinting at like I could use a religious structure of some sort. Tom, would you invite me to Scientology? And he just wouldn't take him.
Jesus
well, look
Christ.
at Russell Brand now. He is actually okay. So he was one of the people that I thought was the biggest joke in the world. Like, okay, so I don't like physical actors. I'm not a fan of Jim Carrey, except when he was like in the Truman Show. That was epic.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, I wasn't a fan
Yeah.
of Chris
That's a
Farley. I
crazy.
wasn't a fan of Jack Black. So you get what I'm not
Oh,
a fan
goodness.
of, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
I understand, but
No,
that's
no, no.
hard.
I'm just saying.
Bro, you just shot me in the chest with a fucking
I'm
357
just saying that's not my. It's not my humor. However, I thought Russell Brand was in that bracket. Have you seen his content in the last 2 years? What?
Bro, this
There's a
motherfucker has
thread in my
6
server for
million.
him. Like, come the fuck on. I never
Bro.
thought he would ever come like, and have these just insights into fucking everything. It's riduous. Blew my mind.
Dude,
You said Jack Black, Chris Farley, and Jim Carrey.
I
Oh
did,
my
yes, it did. But I did
Lord.
say Truman Show was amazing.
yeah, no. Russell
And The
Brand, I knew
Holiday.
from the minute I saw Russell Brand, I knew he was a fucking genius. Just like in terms, I saw him in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and the second I saw him in his first joke, he was just brilliant. Like because he took like a joke and he made it hilarious off of like nothing.
He got
he
genius
came-
energy, bro. He got
Well,
artistic fucking
yeah,
energy, bro. You can just
he
come
he,
off.
he came down like in the hotel and he was like, "Excuse me, I lost a shoe. It's like this shoe,
Yeah, I remember
but
that.
it's
Yeah.
the opposite." Well, it's not an evil version. And I was just like, I was dead.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
was like-
love that. However, like, for example, I would prefer Ryan Reynolds and Van Wilder, Waiting, all of those movies over Jim Carrey going, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
to me, that's not
Like-
funny. Like, it's too
Bro-
much.
So
for
you
me.
like more like the preppy, douchey, regular.
Oh, fucking Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is on my hall pass.
No, I love Ryan Reynolds.
I don't give a
I
fuck
love it, but
who I am
he's
with.
preppy.
He comes
He's
into my
preppy,
world,
douchey,
and I
regular.
am getting it on. Like, that's it. It's all she wrote. And
No,
Brandy
Ryan
from
Reynolds,
Joe
I'm
Dirt.
not doing all that because like I don't, that's,
don't care.
That's a
I'll
lot,
make it
man.
happen.
You went crazy. I mean,
Even-
somebody email Ryan Reynolds and tell him
Yeah.
to get the hell.
No, I saw Ryan Reynolds in Just Friends before he like blew
Oh, that
up.
was a
and
good
I was
one.
like, I thought he was
still
so funny.
Preppy, I'm like preppy a little bit. He was still preppy, douchey a little bit. I know what you're talking about. He was still preppy, douchey though. He
But it was
always
like-
been preppy, douchey. But I loved it. I love it. That's my nigga though. That's my nigga. I love it.
He
Of
has
course, I
that
loved
like
How High.
sincere look.
Like, if
He
you
has
can
a
play, if you can play Rammstein to someone like waking up with a joint, like, let's fucking go. That was my movie.
Well, okay, we're talking about all these white people. What about what's the best black actor?
You know what, Skulls? Thank you for saying black to a way that didn't make me uncomfortable.
Is there a way like you said white? But
Yeah.
some people.
Well,
like,
let's. I
Nah,
feel
some
like
people
I'm
like-
Danny DeVito. Like,
some
let's
people be
talk
like
about
those,
the black.
those black people. Like, it's like when you say black, when you say it like that, that's
You
what I'm
have to
like.
go,
All right, let's say it like that.
you have to
Let's
put
talk
an
about
A in
the
it.
black.
Like, you don't like black? You know what I mean? Like, but he was like, so what's the best black? You said black. He was like, black. Like, fuck, bro. Like, Anchorman too?
Bruh,
Like, remember acting with Megan Good walking that motherfucker? Like, black,
Denzel
like-
Washington, I
Mhm.
think is my favorite. I think
okay. this
Morgan
this
Freeman
this-
is
this
a close
count.
second.
Are we doing, what era are we doing? Are we doing that era?
I'm doing my era.
I'm
I'm
just
38,
talking
so
in
what does
general.
that tell you?
I'm
Thank you,
39, so I can
Thank
do an era
you.
older than that 'cause I'm a movie junkie.
Samuel Jackson is spectacular. I got to give it up to that. Yeah.
Samuel Jackson is amazing, but as an actor, he's not.
He's
one of the best
catchphrasy.
black-
He's all about catchphrases,
Yeah.
and that to me,
He's
does
not
make a good
that. He's
actor.
the uncle. He's the uncle. He's more than that. He's the black uncle of the barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no,
it's
because
totally
like look at like Pulp Fiction. Obviously, like that's an iconic.
That's still black uncle at the barbecue.
It's
like,
iconic.
he's
but
the
that
most
doesn't mean-
recognizable. He's the most familiar. You feel comfortable with him. Okay, so like
Yeah.
you just
Okay,
got, bro. Like you got the Lawrence Fishburnes. You got the Forrest Whitakers. Like
bro.
Cuba
Lawrence.
Gooding Jr.
I
the
love
credit he
Forrest
deserves. Cuba Gooding
Whitaker.
Jr. has done great shit. You got your Don Cheadle's. Like this is not an easy conversation. Just like the King of the
Yeah,
Whites.
it's not.
Because I started
King of
with
Whites was an
Leo
easy
being the best.
conversation.
I started with Leo.
Bruh, I didn't hear an H. I didn't hear an H at the
Oh,
beginning of that white.
King of the Whites. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was struggles with that. Like I had Leo hands down. Didn't even think about it. Just Leo.
Which, by the way, welcome to the Elsewhere podcast.
By the
Else-
way,
elsewhere.
my favorite
Elsewhere.
movie, and people think that I'm crazy for this, one of my absolute favorite movies I will watch any day, at any time, is Soul Plane. That's one of my favorite movies
Soul
of
Plane is
all
amazing.
time.
Soul Plane is
Really?
amazing. It's just
Yes.
fun.
It's
I did not
hilarious.
I did not care for it, but
I
I'd have. But it's
loved
been
it.
but to be fair, it's been a long time. So
I'm going Lawrence Fishburne, Forrest Whitaker, Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman. I need one more to make a top 5, and Will Smith. That's my top 5 best black. I
Will
can't do
Smith
nothing
is
else for
great.
you. I can't do nothing else for you.
I
Well,
didn't think
Jay,
Will Smith was that
Jay.
I
great.
can give you my top 5.
Jay, have you seen Hannibal the show?
I don't want to talk about it because they canceled it. Yes, I seen it, and that's it. There were no more conversations. That shit was amazing, bro.
Yes.
That was
Oh
one of the
God, you got
best
so
shows
started on
ever
Hannibal.
fucking made, and they
Yep.
ended it, bro.
Bro, watch my pins and needles video and tell me that shit doesn't remind you of Hannibal because I directed it, and I'm a giant Hannibal fan.
You be directing stuff?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he does.
What side of the map you on, bro?
I'm on the East Coast.
East Coast told me. Like,
How you
what?
say it
Yeah.
like that, bro?
What was
How you
that?
turn into a fucking cholo, bro?
I'm on
That's
the East
racist.
Coast.
That's
I'm on
racist.
the East
Let's
Coast.
go.
That's worse than Cat's fucking Chinese accent earlier. You are.
No, that was from How High, I think. Yeah. right?
Nah. Oh, you
Woo!
You
I
East
far
Coast,
East
I
Coast.
far East Coast.
Nah, bro. It's too outdated.
Exactly.
It's too outdated at this point. That was racist. I'm calling it right here, right now. You played the medium, bro?
Fuck that.
Skulls, you played the medium? Yeah, I played that shit too.
Yeah,
bro.
I actually was streaming that. I streamed it for like 2 episodes. I did like 2 episodes of it, and I was loving it. I just never finished it.
You fucking slacker.
Nobody was watching it. I was
It don't
trying
matter, bro.
something.
Who cares? Who cares? Your medium video got more views than mine did. So, and I still do a gaming channel. Like, come on, man, shut up. Just keep doing the fucking shit, bro. Finish the games, bro. Like, God, don't be lazy. God, you're gonna piss me off, man.
Well, to be fair, my third episode deleted off of my computer for some reason.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna go back and like fake it, you know?
I'll kill your computer for $50.
Which sucks, because did you play the game? Did you play the game like all the way through?
Yeah, I beat it.
Okay, you remember that part where you look
I did
through
not
the
post my ending though, so you know.
well, okay, this was like kind of at the beginning, like middle beginning. Do you remember the part where you look through the keyhole and like there's a bathtub and then like a dude like pops up and there's like a
Yep, I
jump
hated that
scare?
part. Mhm.
Bro, like if you saw my face cam, like I literally like bobbed and weaved like I was boxing. like
Have you played Outlast?
oh yeah. Well, Outlast 2. Outlast 1 I tried to play, I didn't like.
No, bro. Outlast 1 is fire. I hate you, Skulls. I play Outlast 1 and the DLC. I'm about to play 2. Outlast 1 is fucked up, bro. Outlast 2 is just pure scaring you, but Outlast 1 got more qualities to it. And the DLC is fucking sick too, dog. You need
See,
you know what I mean?
I thought Outlast 1 was just a bunch of fetch quests. I was like,
Hold on one second.
I'm
one
not
second.
interested.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do this on y'all pod. Royce Sanders said Jay told me he secretly loves peas but won't admit it. Royce said, I love you. You are my one of my favorite people in the world. Why you lying to people? Why you on somebody else's channel lying, Royce? On somebody else's show, Royce? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just, this is why.
I keep bringing up Nickelodeon. Do you remember where there was that lunch lady that fucking loved peas? Whenever anyone would like
What
refuse
show was
peas,
that? What show was
that
that?
was Nickelodeon. I think that was all that.
Are you sure it was all that?
I think it was all that, yeah. And it was like she'd be like, "And some peas," and put them in, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want peas." And then like you'd literally see like the smoke come out of her ears.
What are you talking about, bro? Hold on, now I'm about to Google that too, bro.
That's all I thought of. That is
Man,
too funny.
bro, I hate peas. Yeah, that was fucking Keenan. That
Was
Miss
it Keenan?
Pid-
No,
It was Miss
it was
Piddling.
definitely Keenan. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. I'm about to see the link, bro. I'm about to fucking see the link. Hold
And
on.
some peas.
Her name was Miss Piddling, bro. Yo, I wish you could show this.
Man, I
I'm
used to
about
watch that with my parents when I was a kid. Man, that brings back memories.
Bro, I just put it there. Hey, haters, I'm gonna save this for us for What the Fuck Wednesday. We can watch some all that videos on stream.
Yeah,
he just
there
wants
it
to
is.
see the peas. That's all. He's just loving
Miss
it.
Pidlin. What's her name?
There it is. I put it in Discord.
Oh man. Yeah, let me.
I never watched that. Like apparently, my kids
Oh,
like watch that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was so funny. It was like one of those comedy bits where it was like the anticipation was the funny part, because you just knew he was gonna get pissed off, and and it was just like you were just waiting for it.
Bro, why they don't make good TV like that no more, bro?
Dude, do you remember too, like the librarian who would like sound off the soccer horn whenever anyone would be loud, just like blow the soccer horn. Quiet, this library.
I think so, bro. I think so.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
like I don't think people realize how much of a like variety show that was for the younger generation, and how funny it was compared to the adult variety shows. As an
Yeah,
adult, you would still laugh at that shit, bro. It's
well,
hilarious.
it was also so funny because it was aimed at children, and it was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this ain't for children." Like, they're just not gonna understand it. It's gonna go over their head.
That's
But
everything though. That's the Disney
yeah,
movies. That's all that shit. It's like
yeah. Well, not so much anymore. Now everything's kind of,
it's right in
but
your face. I fucking hate it, but
yeah, yeah. It's boring. Like, come on. Like, let's
you
make
can't
things
even like I prefer to y'all fucking make it fucking innuendos and fucking secrets. Like go back to that. Because y'all
Yeah,
put effort into the thing in front of that. You know what I mean?
that's why I loved Fairly Odd Parents so much. Like, there was so many good jokes. Like, bro, that show was so ahead of its time with its comedy. Like, when the father was having midlife crisis, and he like
Yeah.
realized he was old, and he's like looking in the mirror, and he's like, wrinkles. And then he like looks, he's like liver spots, and then he looks under his foot, and he's like, an expiration date.
Bro, I remember that shit. Bro, that was real too. Yeah,
Bro,
you
I
gonna
was,
get that as a kid. It's like
bro,
fuck.
I was fucking dying. I was dying.
Bro,
Like, they don't.
Dexter's Laboratory or Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, so I'm
Oh,
biased
God.
because remember
of
back in the day with cable, it was like you either had one, I forget which cable. You either had like Xfinity or you had something else.
Stolen cable because I'm black. But go ahead. Thanks.
Well, basically, I didn't have Cartoon Network and I had Nickelodeon. So I was hung up on Nickelodeon. And
Bro, I'm
then
telling you,
like in high school, I got Cartoon Network finally. And then I was like hooked on
you-
Ed, Ed and Eddie.
but did you watch Dexter's Laboratory?
I didn't. I've seen episodes here and there, but that's
Hey,
it.
listen, I've given y'all so much of my energy today. Listen, I am that one. That hurts. Johnny Bravo, motherfucker.
Johnny Bravo. Oh, I love it. That show is
Bro,
awesome.
you gotta
See,
listen.
I liked Beetlejuice, the show,
I'm
and
talking about
Reboot.
Beetlejuice was my shit.
Thank you.
Beetlejuice was regular TV. That's when they were still doing Saturday morning cartoons, and life was
And
all great and fantastic and beautiful. That's when Saturday
Reboot.
morning cartoons.
Reboot was amazing as well.
Bro, I just disrespected Reboot on the stream like a week and a half ago. No bullshit. One of my people brought it up. Reboot was ass, but I used to watch it. But looking back, that shit was hot doo doo.
No, looking back, but as a kid, it wasn't hot doo doo. It was.
Not even as a kid, I realized that I was watching it and it was hot doo doo and didn't realize it. It's
Well, I
like
had that, or I had like Animaniacs was good, and Tiny Toons sucked. That was my opinion.
Animaniacs was fire. Tiny Toons was fire. Y'all are
I
disgusting.
didn't
Bro,
like Tiny Toons.
Y'all are
I
disgusting.
think the best
bro.
in terms of a kid show, I think the kid show that was more catered towards adults was actually Hey Arnold.
I
'Cause
never
that
watched
show-
that. See, I didn't
that
watch
show-
that. By the way, I was not allowed to
Ah.
watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because Shredder prayed to the spirits, and my parents were like, "Oh my god!" And they like, I was never allowed to watch it again. Like,
It was Japanese.
but here's the thing. Fun fact: I watched A Handmaid's
Ooh.
Tale, the movie, back then, and Days of Our Lives. So, booyah, parents!
You happy about that?
I was.
You
'cause I
missed all
was-
the good stuff to watch that old people TV. I love Days of Our Lives, by the way. I watched that for many years. But
Oh my God, Marlena,
with
poor
somebody,
thing. She
with
got
somebody I was with.
kidnapped
I don't.
and
I think it
everybody
was like the year. It was
died.
like
I don't know what
2002 to
I don't know what
2007.
Freakazoid is,
That
but
shit was kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you. This mystery and capers and people be getting killed. Like, wow, it was great. I'm telling you.
I don't I don't know if anyone's a Silver Suns pickup fan, but Freakazoid is a good song by Silver
Freaking
Suns.
Zoe was fire.
I love that band. Oh God.
Oh, I'm talking about the cartoon. I think I like about the cartoon. Yeah,
Oh.
cartoon Freakazoid.
Whatever.
Yeah, we talking about cartoon. Yeah. But no,
He's
that's
like,
good
yeah,
too. What
whatever.
you said.
I think Silver Sun Pickup is one of those bands that gets blocked when people try to react to them, so I don't think a lot of people react to them. But they're fucking awesome.
Hey, we my channel. Everything gets blocked, bro.
By the way, shout out
Yep.
to Brandon Hart. He just posted. He literally had a baby on Thursday. I rock with
Oh.
him super fucking hard. He just posted.
Congratulations, you.
Thank you to everybody.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he had a little boy, and
Oh man, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
so cool, man. Congrats.
he is the part 3 of Hangover Gang, and he was in his Discord. He posted and then dipped out. But anyway, just shout out to him. I know he's not watching, but I just wanted to say that because he's a great guy, and his music is fucking fire. Anyway, Royce, did I get the right person this time? Why do you have a stalker?
And
Jay,
congratulations.
Bro, how
Jay,
do
is that you saying that Reboot is the best ever, or is that somebody imitating you?
Bro, how did we get here from
Wait,
like
what? What
the
happened?
top 5 like best black actors?
I have an impersonator in
They're
my
called
community.
blactors.
I have a impersonator in my
Just saying.
community. Lonzo, he steals names and he will confuse your whole fucking chat. So if you're confused about anybody being anybody, you should be. That's all I can really
I
say
just
about
want
it.
to say King Vitamin is the best cereal ever. Okay, Jay, let's go.
That's that poor people. Am I saying? Did he copy me? Oh,
Yes,
what the
he's-
fuck?
Well, Roy's saying I modded her because that's my
Hey, you know what's
girl.
fucked up about that? You know what's fucked up about the whole situation? Is that's the government cereal I used to get too. You know what I mean? Coming up, bro, it's the government cereal. You got a single mama and she got a job and shit. You got your little sisters. You get King Vitamin. And that big ass block of butter in the translucent
Wick.
paper.
Wick
That's
is the
bullshit.
shit.
You know about Wick. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'm a single mom, man. Of course I fucking know. And even when I was married, I was still a single mom. That son
This
of a
nigga.
bitch.
Can't
I remember,
believe it.
bro, my
Nah,
friend was
that's
telling
real.
me,
Hey, you just said some real shit, Cat. I heard that.
bro,
Okay.
my friend was telling me about like some government peanut butter that would like choke people.
I don't know
That's
about
not
that.
how
I don't
that
fuck with peanut
works.
butter.
I'm
Y'all
just
can
gonna
do
let
that
you know.
peanut butter.
Just
You
FYI
take
to
peanut butter,
anybody.
all the peanut butter, put it in the bag, take it outside, throw it away, and step on
Well,
it.
like my friend
No,
was
no.
telling me about it, and then like this comedian Miss Pat, she fucking was talking about it, and I was like, what the hell? I've never heard
Okay,
of this before in my
Let me
life.
just tell you. So, government peanut butter is what you can get on like Wick or food stamps. So, I'm assuming Wick because
Yeah.
food stamps you can basically get any kind of peanut butter you want. So,
Yeah,
Wick
you do
you're basically have to do with certain brands depending on the size that you want, and you get a bigger size if you get like the ghetto brands, which I call like Great Value or like
Mhm.
Food Saver brand, whatever.
Yep.
Now,
That shit will tear your bread up
that
too.
shit can be rough.
The government peanut butter will
But it's not
rip
like
your
the
bread.
government's like, I'm going to destroy you with peanut butter. Like, that's not necessarily what that is. It's not like they issued a specific peanut butter for the purpose of choking you out. Like, it's
See that
it's
that
the choices
that's
that
what it
people
sounded
make.
like.
It's the choices that people make. When you have Wick, you make a choice, and you make a choice of what peanut butter you want. Trust me, I was on Wick because I had a deadbeat ass fucking piece of shit ex-husband. So I was on Wick.
You might be talking about 2000 Wick. I'm talking
Yeah.
about like late 80s, early 90s Wick.
Timothy Blackters is not a racist thing. It was just
That
combining
peanut butter will
words.
rip your life in half.
Yeah, it's consolidation. It wasn't
Yeah.
racist.
Rip your. Hey, nah, and Scold, you did say how did we get to that from black actors? I gave you my top 5. Y'all didn't give me yours. So you know what I mean. I gave my top 5 black actors too.
Oh, you're okay. Top 5.
My
That's-
top 5. No, you give me one, but I gave my top 5 because I couldn't give one. So you know, I was
Well,
cheating a little bit. by
I
giving
think
you-
I think Denzel, Morgan Freeman, Cuba Gooding Jr.
I love that you say Cuba Gooding Jr. He don't get no respect, bro. I swear to God.
I was gonna say him. God damn it! Now I gotta pick other people.
Well, he's spectacular.
Cuba.
Lawrence
amazing.
Lawrence Fishburne, I would put up there probably.
No, I love him. I love him.
I mean, just for Hannibal alone, but we're not going to talk about that.
Bro, go back to his 90s shit, bro. Go back to his 90s shit. If you ever find a time feeling nostalgic, go back to Deep Cover. Him and Jeff Goldblum. Oh my God.
Forrest Whitaker's good, but I haven't seen him in enough, so I really can't put him down.
There's a few. He got a few of those roles. I ain't arguing. I'm just saying, but he got a few of those roles where it's like,
Yeah,
okay, he didn't.
Yeah, it's
like,
I think it's just a matter of I haven't seen him. You know,
yeah, that's all it is.
nothing against him.
And his thing is, he got those roles that are so perfect for him. Nobody else is ever going to play him. It's like somebody else playing Leonidas. That's not Gerard Butler. He got a
Yeah.
lot of roles.
Why
like
has
that.
nobody said Danny Glover?
Bro.
Why has nobody said Danny Glover?
No. I know
Danny
who my
Glover
guy
is
is.
the
I
dog.
know who my guy is. I know
I
who my
wish
guy
Danny
is.
Glover was my dad. I swear to God.
All right. My final guy, Michael Clark Duncan.
Don't talk about Michael Clark. That's my nigga. R.I.P. R.I. fucking
Dude,
P.
he would have been dude. Oh,
All right,
it
listen.
pisses
I
me
don't
off.
know your level of culture. You feel me? Have you ever seen Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins?
Yes.
I don't know if I have. I don't think so.
I love that Michael Clark Duncan because he was like just a carefree big brother. Bro, that was like one of the last things he did. So that shit, if you like Michael Clark Duncan, you'll love that movie. It's got
Dude.
Martin in it, Cedric the Entertainer in it. It's got all the legends, James Earl Jones in it.
James Earl Jones is one of my favorites.
It's an amazing
Wesley
just fun
Snipes?
ass
Come
movie,
on.
Bro. That movie's amazing.
Wesley
I
Snipes.
mean, just
Wesley Snipes don't pay his taxes.
I don't give a fuck. He was a good actor. You didn't ask me who paid his
I know.
taxes.
I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that. I wanted to make
Demolition
sure-
Man was one of my favorite movies of all time. If anybody cared, nobody asked.
I don't
me,
know.
but-
I don't know if it's just because of Green Mile, but like, dude, Michael Clark Duncan just has the kindest smile I think I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like he
Yeah,
would
Clark
just make like the best friend. You know what I mean?
What about Ving?
Ving Rhames.
Rhames?
Yes,
my
Ving.
God.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, no, Ving is good.
I
Ving is
wanna- I
good.
wanna just- Well, let's come back like 2 months from now and then like redo this list. We're gonna do this list and the King of the Whites because it'll take 7 hours for the King of the Whites list and the #1 chocolate actor of all time. Like it's gonna take some time, bro. It's gonna take some time.
Why is it white and chocolate? Like, why is it like that?
That's just how I define it.
Or
I
not
don't know every-
vanilla and chocolate. I like vanilla more than I like chocolate. I don't eat chocolate, by the way.
What about
I only
Asian
use-
actors?
I only use vanilla in reference to ladies, so I don't.
Yeah,
Oh.
because you want to eat vanilla. I get it.
I mean, well, wow, you did what for me?
Trust
Well, I
me.
mean,
Oh, no,
you
no,
don't
no,
want to say
Skulls,
like, "Hey,
Skulls.
man, you like, hey, Skulls, you're vanilla." Like that just
Skulls.
sounds weird. because
Nothing-
there's an implication.
Nothing
Yeah,
about
that's
me
weird.
is
Yeah, yeah,
vanilla.
yeah.
Like
That
legit.
makes them sound edible. Like
Nothing about me is vanilla. I promise you.
absolutely is. Absolutely, most things are. It's fine.
I promise
not
you.
in a personality way.
It's not.
You're
And I'm
talking
talking
in
about like in a
personality.
in a not personality way. I'm talking more like
No, absolutely not. No, you think that, but I'm telling you that that's not true. I know that you're you, but I'm me, and I'm gonna tell you that you're not you who you think you are. That is the you that I was saying that you're not. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Skulls. Am I
I'm sorry.
vanilla?
Oh.
Like, am I? Is like my brain vanilla? I don't think it
elaborate.
is. Like, I'm as. I don't know. What's the opposite of vanilla? Like, dirty.
What the fuck?
I mean,
is-
chocolate, but okay.
That's
I want to add another white dude to my whites list.
your whites list.
oh,
my
my boy
wife.
McDoom said Tiny Lister Jr. R.I.P. Debo. If you don't know,
Hmm.
hey, bro. He used to wrestle before he was ever an actor, by the way.
Dude,
Like,
who's
they
the
were Hulk
dude who
Hogan.
like does the whistle and white chicks? Oh my fucking god, I know who he is.
Oh, fuck.
Terry Crews.
Terry
There
Crews.
you
Yep.
go, bro. I hate that was stuck on me.
Did you know that he started off as a security guard, I believe, on sets in Hollywood?
He was, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and people just recognized his work ethic and invited him in to
Plus
do
he
things.
was hot.
And
Like, for real.
well, I mean, obviously he's a good-looking dude. Yeah, so that's gonna help in Hollywood. But yeah, I wanted to add Adrian Brody to my 5 white list.
Oh,
five.
That's a good one.
Adrian Brody, dude, like I feel like he's like seriously, he's been in some bad movies, but he made them good. Like just because he's such a good
That's
actor.
saying something. That's saying something. And
I don't know
that's
if you've seen the movie The Jacket, but between like him and the director's skill, the script wasn't that great. The script was okay.
true. Yeah.
But between the director's ability and Adrian Brody's acting, they made that movie great.
Can I go a different route? Just asking for a friend. Just asking.
Yeah, we
Can
can
we
go
sh-
wherever
can-
you want to go.
Can we shout out like Kerry Washington, Angela Bassett, Queen Latifah, Vanessa Williams, like the chicks? Like, can we do that? That would be great. Just saying.
No, like okay, so you want to go like a 5 top girls
Female.
type things,
Yes.
or
What did
I
you
guess
say? Who was the ones you just said? That was a nice list. Say those again.
Kerry
I wanna do that.
Washington, Angela Bassett, Vanessa Williams. I mean, hell, I'll even put Queen Latifah and. I'm trying to think of my 5th one. I'm trying to
Cat,
think of
are
my
you black?
5th.
Cat, are you black? You black?
I'm
Hey, you
not.
say Angela. Yeah, you say Angela Bassett.
she said she was the opposite of vanilla. So
Hey, nah, but you know, I knew what you were saying. Skulls, be quiet, bro, because I will take that to a different place. Stop it. Listen, look at the chat. Listen, everybody trying to tell me stuff that I already know. Listen, when you say Angela Bassett, you know something.
I'm
When you
also
say Angela
okay. So
Bassett,
I'm
you
gonna be
know
honest with you, and over the course
Angela
of
Bassett
my
is great.
lifetime, I'm gonna say Vivica Fox. ID 4. Let's go.
Vivica A. All right, now
Yes.
you talking about an actress, Vivica A.
I love her.
I
still love
Vivica,
her.
I love Vivica too, but if we talking about as actress, like if we talking about the chocolate goddess list, I don't know if she on it.
Well, I
She
mean,
ain't
she
doing
was
enough.
in my
She
childhood
ain't
and my
doing
growing
enough.
up. People.
Like acting wise, she ain't doing enough. She ain't doing enough.
She's
She
in
ain't doing enough.
Colors of the Wind. She was in Independence Day. She had
Trash roles though. Trash role. Independence Day small role. Wasn't
she
enough.
did like one of the Cinderellas. She played a lot of off characters.
The mocha color lady. The mocha color. Is that Maya
But
Rudolph?
Kerry
are you
Washington
talking
is
about?
one of my absolute favorites. Like honestly, Scandal is one of my favorite shows. I
Oh
love
yeah,
her.
she get busy. She get busy. She get busy.
Beautiful
That's hard,
and
bro.
amazing.
That's hard because if you take everyone from the Wait Until Excel cast, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
that's hard to do. That's hard to do. That list is harder than the other two for me. Any
I
woman
had to
list,
bring it up.
any
I had to bring
woman
it up.
list of any race, it's hard to do because they don't let that many of them in. You know how Hollywood is.
We're all amazing, so that's why.
Yeah, like so the ones they let in be fire. Like we go to the other side, we go to Uma Thurman and shit like that. Like people hate Uma Thurman, but
I
Uma
can't
Thurman has some roles
Down Uma Thurman, I think she's a
nobody else can do. And she ain't on my top 10. Like, but I like Uma.
I like
But
Uma
yeah.
Thurman, but I would never put her on a top 10.
Nah,
like-
she ain't in my top 10. But I love Uma though. But
Yeah.
never in my top 10. But like that side is hard. It's hard for the ladies, period. Because the ones
Are we
that
talking just
know
like
are-
straight comedy?
no, just straight. I always talking about straight
No?
acting, period. Just acting, period.
Just acting.
I think Halle Berry's overrated. Don't come at me. I don't like Halle
Bro,
Berry.
I thought that was
hey,
I
Kat,
thought that
we
was
just agreed on
basic
something.
knowledge.
We agreed on something.
I've
Halle Berry kicks my ass.
I've never really seen her do anything crazy, you know? Like,
She's not somebody that I was like, oh, I freaking love. And
Never
I
liked that
really
either.
I loved all the ones that I said. Like I legitimately love them and with the roles that they played. Now, I'm not saying this is my opinion, so it doesn't need to be everybody's be all end all. Like, for example, if you're gonna go on lists, people are gonna say people like Whoopi. No. No. Like I loved her in Sister Act, but it was just a gimmick.
Whoopi's a
And-
goat though. Just she pioneered some shit though.
You know, she pioneered
Well,
some shit, but then she just like shit on
acting
everything she's
ability-
ever done by being on the news or any type of platform for the last 10 years.
Listen,
She's literally made everyone despise her.
And we,
Yeah,
if we
yeah,
gonna
me-
talk
me-
about- if we gonna
me
talk about
and
black
Ladybug,
female
we-
actors, bro, it's a wrap. Like the black female actors list is stupid. Like that's not. It's impossible to do that because like you got like Loretta Devine, like Lynn Whitfield. Like I don't know how far y'all gonna know, but like it's just like you got even like Vanessa Williams, Viola Davis. Like it's too many. I'm trying to think. You said Kerry
yeah,
Washington.
yeah, she's good.
Like,
She's
You
good.
got Alfred Woodard. Like you got like bro. It's you got Regina King. It's
Have you seen
too many in that list. Angela Bassett,
28 days later? 28 days later.
Love that
I
movie.
don't know her name, but the
Love
girl in that, she's spectacular.
Who was
I
it
know
to
she
me?
was also she's also like in one of the James Bond movies.
I'm about to Google. 'cause
I think
can't-
Skyfall. She's spectacular.
28 days
um,
later. Cast. Hold on.
Who the fuck
Somebody
else was I
named Lee
thinking?
Harris.
I think so. Yes, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, she don't do a lot of shit, but she's a beast too.
Yeah, whenever she acts, she's great.
Oh,
Bro,
okay.
the
So
women,
Google's
period.
gonna think that I'm a
Google-
crazy ass bitch because I put in literally Skyfall cast black actress, which literally I didn't want them to bring up all the actors, so I had to cipher, like sift through them. But
Hold
that's
up.
the kind of like thing. Literally every day when I search for stuff, I'm like try to be careful so that Google doesn't think that I'm this crazy person. And then I thought, you know what?
Google think you crazy anyway.
Well, no, exactly. Like if Google can tell me that I'm looking at a random ass item because I was talking about it with my kids who are talking about random ass shit, right? They're talking about random stuff. Like the first thing my kids ever wanted that was on a commercial. Think about, okay, legit. What was the first thing you saw on a commercial that you wanted your parents to buy you? No joke. What was it? Think back. Pat,
Some
you think
action
back
figure,
too.
I feel like.
I'm
Some
s-
action figure or like a Ghostbuster toy, maybe. Real shit. That's what's in
Well,
my
what
head.
about
It
you?
might not even be
I
true.
don't know. I was just gonna be funny and say condoms, but I think it was more like
you know they didn't show the whole thing.
WWF toys or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, some bullshit
My
like that.
children's first request from a commercial was the Aqua Globe.
What the
I
fuck
don't
is
even
that?
know what the fuck that is.
The-
You're talking
Google,
the wrong
Google an
generation.
aqua globe. Google an aqua globe. It's this thing that you put in your plants that like waters them over time because it like lets water out slowly.
Oh, that's stupid shit.
But that's
man.
more
Okay.
like a time management thing. Like if you're
My
keeping
kid,
a
that
garden.
was what they wanted. So what I'm saying is that they told me that in person, and this was like 10, 15 years ago. They said this, and then all of a sudden, this was right when Facebook came out. Like, I don't know, a couple years after Facebook came out, I started getting like random ass commercials for aqua globes. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm waiting
Oh yeah.
to get some like seriously cringy ass, you know, commercials for random ass stuff that I Google while we're on live. Just saying. Like menacing black actresses is what I'm waiting for. Like people that make you feel uncomfortable. Like
Hey, nah, listen. I wanna go like literally like we was in the black area, but like if you go to the if I go to the white side of it though, it's not easier.
no,
Like it's just not easier with the women.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
it's not.
easier. Like I'm looking at Jamie Lee
Yeah,
Curtis. I'm
and-
looking at fucking Glenn Close. I'm looking at Meg Ryan, bro. And that's 3, bro.
I also
Like,
feel like I'm
it's
like
not
I'm almost
easy.
like I'm almost a little biased too, like because of looks. You know what I mean? Who's the girl? She's I think her name's Evelyn Lilly. She's from Lost, and I know she's done other movies since.
Bro,
But like I don't know if I'm biased because she's so hot. You know what I mean?
Pfeiffer, like, bro,
Like she's so gorgeous that it's like, are you good at acting or am I just stupid
no,
because
see
you're
that's
so
Brandy
hot?
from Joe Dirt.
That- that's-
She's
that's
another
called
hall
the- that's
pass.
called the
Ryan
Kate-
Reynolds and Brandy from Joe Dirt would
Yeah,
be like
she's
my
that's
threesome.
called
so-
the Skulls. What you
she's-
talking about? It's called the Kate Beckinsale complex. 'Cause I love
Yeah,
Kate
yeah.
Beckinsale, but I know she ain't that good of an actress. But I love her. Nobody better not say
But
nothing bad.
but I feel strongly that the girl from Lost, she's a good actress.
Ooh,
but
Pitch Black is
I'm not
amazing.
certain. I'm not certain.
Who you talking about from Lost? What's her name? Say it again,
I
we'll
think
see.
Evelyn.
Google.
Yeah,
White
I'm
chick,
looking right
white
now.
chick.
Evelyn.
She was
Bro,
Kate
it was
in
hella
Lost.
white chicks on Lost, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
By
She
the
was
way,
Kate,
Pitch
so-
Black is amazing, and that was and Equilibrium is another amazing movie. that I-
Evelyn Lilly. Evelyn Lilly.
oh, now I gotta look it up. Hold on.
I mean, she's
Evelyn Lilly.
gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. She is
She's
gorgeous.
He's like, okay,
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
okay.
This
Cool,
is
cool.
why you're not a dude.
Bro, she look like Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, exactly.
She looks
not
like
as
one of the
good, though.
mills.
Not-
She's
not
like
as-
everyone
No, she's
else.
Not as
She's
good.
way
though.
more. She's more attractive. I think it's the way she carries herself.
Shut your
Kate
ass
Beckinsale, the way she
up.
carries herself ain't that attractive.
Shut up, bro. Listen.
Well, you know, like, you know.
Full of hot. You are full
Right.
of hot.
Yeah, I
dog.
can suck it.
No, you want Evelyn Lilly.
Another female actress who I mean I don't find her as attractive, but I think she's probably one of the most underrated is Claire Danes from Homeland.
Oh, that she was in Romeo and Juliet with Leo. So what?
Yes.
What? As hell.
What?
Never cared about Claire Danes.
She was
Really?
Yeah, I can see your type. So no.
She was Margot Robbie type shit.
So much of her acting is in her eyes, and I feel like if you
Let
can
me
do
tell
that in your
y'all
eyes, then
the
you're
most
fucking
current,
elite.
Tyra
current-
Banks is in her eyes.
most
Like
current beautiful white woman that I've seen in the movie. lately. Oh, hold on. What
you
is,
better put my name. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm trying to find.
I get it. I'm kidding. I get it.
This is who I love right now, bro. This is who I love. This everybody knows I love Salma Hayek, but when it comes to my Villa Persuasion,
She's not
Everyone
white.
likes Salma Hayek.
Rubio Fee. Look up Rubio Fee.
How
Rubio.
how is that a white actress?
My Lord, bro.
Rubio Fee. Oh, Ruby.
But you gotta s-
Fee.
You gotta see her in the Army of the Dead in that role. That's when I first seen her. You know what? I'm gonna share.
Okay, I put Army of the
Oh,
Dead.
come on.
But that's it's not a whole lot, bro. Something about it. I don't know what it is. Don't judge me.
Like
Don't judge
Jennifer
me.
Is it-
Aniston, come on. I mean, Scheme
No, I'm
didn't.
not, I'm not a
Scheme
Jennifer
didn't.
Aniston fan.
She didn't.
Jennifer
He
Aniston
didn't agree
bad,
with
but, like,
me.
I
He thought
wouldn't
Angelina
follow her.
Jolie over Jennifer Aniston, and I think he's full of shit. But that's cool. Like who you like.
Yeah.
Brandy from Joe Dirt. She also played in White Chicks. Like she's amazing. There's some
I don't know,
beautiful.
Brandy's
out
hot,
there.
but there's something about Brandy that is off-putting to me. Like she's hot.
dirty.
Don't get me wrong.
She's dirty, and I love it.
Who y'all
Well, I
talking
feel like she's a bitch, like in
Yes.
real life. You know what I mean?
Gimme
Like,
that.
like, bruh, like I feel like she'd want to like tie me up if we were together or some shit. You know what I mean?
Come
Like,
on.
I feel
you
like
know
she's
that if it was her doing it, you'd be like, yes,
about?
ma'am.
How y'all gonna hate on Rubio?
no comment.
I'm not
Um,
hating on her. I'm just like, well, I get that because she's
Whatever.
got that face, but it's all like compacted into one little spot on her head.
But she adorable though. She cute.
It's
You know
just
what I'm
like
saying?
a little girl.
No, she looks good, and if you like Selma Hayek, I can see why you like her. Like
All right, let
like
me
that.
just-
Like,
Hey, what is that disrespectful? Did I hear her talking disrespect towards Sam Hayek?
no, I like Selma Hayek.
Okay,
I think
let's
Selma
go.
Hayek's way hotter than her though.
I was about to jump
There-
in this motherfucking Discord and whoop your ass. Bro. I was about to do-
Let's go.
Just make sure. I don't like that shit.
What I tell you, like 3 hours in, we're into the meat and the
Ain't gonna say
potatoes
none
of all of
no
it.
damn-
All of
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna have to bail soonish though, or I'm gonna cuss the fuck out. Okay.
All right.
It's all good. We
Yeah, but
appreciate
I-
it for
I-
any time that you're here. Like
No,
honestly,
I want to come once a month. I want to be a recurring guest.
if you want to
Yep.
do that, we can make that happen. You just got to talk to me because I do scheduling and kind of makes time, and we just do.
Nope, I want to do the scheduling too. I want to do the scheduling, and I want to be a recurring guest every month.
We can do that, and we don't have to talk
Yeah, bro.
about. We don't have to talk
I'm
about
just-
tacos and bacon and peanut butter and peas.
Yeah.
Well, that's y'all fault that y'all didn't like pancakes and waffles. It just kind of took me into a place that I didn't want to go to, but we went there. You know.
That's what this content is all about. It's literally that's why it's unscripted. That's why we just go with whatever happens, and we get into conversations that nobody expected. You had no idea coming in here what was going to be talked about. I had no idea. Schools had no clue. Like it just is what it is, and that's what makes us people and honest and real and like it's just a conversation. Like if you're in voice chat and you're just hanging out, this is the kind of conversation that happens. You just talk about random shit. And
Talk shit.
Danny, there's no uptime. This is not Twitch. Nice try though.
Oh, good old D2. Love you, D2. Yeah, get that uptime, nigga. Get that uptime. You know
Dude,
what I'm
I
saying?
know Twitch, man. I don't go
We
on
gonna
Twitch
get that
because I get my fix when Nova goes live. I'm Nova's mod, one of her mods. Like legit, like that is a trip. And I'm like, I don't go on Twitch very much because I'm like,
Well, hey, Twitch.
I'm-
Honestly, Twitch is so much more fun streaming on, bro. It's just built forward. It's so much more interactive, bro. It's just, it looks better. It feels better. The quality is.
oh, the
video-
mod options are so
Bruh,
much more amazing.
Why am I getting tagged with Schmeckle?
So much. Fun.
Is it because I'm Jewish? I'm offended.
Oh my God.
Isn't it like your left elbow that's Jewish?
Yeah, it's like my weenus. It's not even my elbow. It's not even my elbow. It's like my elbow skin. That's Jewish.
Bro, why is the weenus and the penis is the penis? Why did they do that? Whoever
don't
did
know.
that in the name, why did they?
Oh, don't bring up Mila Kunis. Oh, don't bring
She
up.
got a super flat butt, pancake, bro. So ruins
It's
everything.
like
Yeah, that's
walking a
that's a little
frog
bit-
standing
I
up.
was just arguing about that. We literally just had an argument about that.
No.
It's
Okay,
like a
okay.
frog
Bro,
standing
just
up that
flat
you're
ass.
walking
She got
down
a
the
Bro,
street.
flat butt.
But
She got a
she
flat-
she
flat butt. She got a flat.
she
flat,
makes
flat,
up for it
flat
with her
butt.
face. Her face
Aw, she ain't
is
that
so
cute.
great.
Ain't nothing
She's
can make up for a
adorable.
flat
Are you
ass.
kidding
I'm
me?
sorry.
She's
Listen, bro,
gorgeous. She's
listen, I ain't trying
gorgeous.
to say too much, like, cause you know what I mean. But like, if you get her in that one position, bro, it's gonna feel like you're stabbing yourself with a wall. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Bro? Like, why would you want to do that? No cushion, bro. No cushion.
Yeah.
No cushion.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's. Yeah, I can't. I'm never mind.
sex
I'm
with
just
a
gonna.
cereal
I'm
box.
just gonna shut up because I have a
It's a
wife. So.
cereal box with legs. I do too. That's why I didn't want to say.
I'm telling you, it's a. I call
Yeah,
it literally walking a frog. Like you
Picking me.
stand a frog up and you walk them, and they have that triangle butt, like it's flat, and it's just like
Mila Kunis
You feeling froggy? Then leap.
got a fucking Rubik's cube ass, bro. That bitch is
Timothy.
flat.
I get you don't like
Please.
Twitch chat, but if by the way, anybody that's a mod that has modded in Twitch knows that Twitch is leaps and bounds and epic levels above YouTube. If YouTube would integrate Twitch modding function, then I promise you more people would go on YouTube because it is amazing. It's just like
They got to do way more than that though. They lacking
Well,
a man shit.
it kind
But
of shows you
Twitch
that.
losing people though. Twitch, everybody, all the Twitch people,
well,
big
can
Twitch
you imagine
people
us
come
being
to
on Twitch, but then our content disappears? That's my problem. Like, that's my
Yeah.
issue, is that on YouTube I can post it, it's there and it stays.
it
On
stays
Twitch it
there, yeah.
disappears.
You
Well,
gotta
no,
get
no, no, no,
you
that's
gotta
not
become,
true.
You gotta become partner for it to
Yeah,
stay. I'm
yeah,
affiliate.
yeah.
and
I'm
it
not a
stays 2 weeks.
partner. Do you think I could be a partner? I doubt it. I sincerely doubt that if I stream to both that people would show up on Twitch. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
that-
Twitch enough.
That's
Partners
definitely
are.
annoying. That's definitely annoying that they do that. But yeah, no, I've seen the people that are like really big on Twitch. They do just post their stuff, but yeah, I don't understand why that would take away functionality like that. Like,
Yeah, it's
That-
like
They didn't
if
take
you're
away.
not-
They just
stupid
never.
because, like,
I just hit affiliate, so all my shit can stay up for 2 weeks. If
See,
I
and that
don't
to
download
me is
nothing,
not
that
good
shit is
enough.
gone.
I still
it's
get.
only
fine.
2 weeks.
We still
Only
get
2 weeks.
views
And
on
that's if
stuff
you hit
from 2
affiliate.
months ago. We still get views on stuff with all the guests that we've had for the last. We've only been up since January, but we're still getting views. We hit.
Yeah, but Twitch is way better for growth.
But I
Way
don't
more people
do
see your
anything.
stream.
We don't do anything, however, in this particular content. We don't do anything that would be better on Twitch, like game streaming, longevity streaming. Like that would be
No, not-
different. But we don't like
that
post
ain't- that
on
ain't-
Spotify or anything. So
That
it would
ain't-
be
that
like if
ain't
you
true,
weren't there,
though.
oh well, you missed it. Like, and I can't do that.
That ain't necessarily true. If you get 10 of your people to come over and watch you do a podcast every week, it'll grow from that. Because Twitch is everything. It's not just games. Like it's mad shit on Twitch, bro.
And I
Like,
agree.
Twitch-
Like I
and
said, I
Twitch-
do
Twitch
mod
is
on
made-
Twitch. I just don't.
Twitch,
I don't get it as much. We could stream to
Listen, like,
both, but
I
then
had
we'd have a split
47
audience.
I had 47 followers just from people trickling in before I
Well-
even did anything. I had 47 followers. I started like mid-February. My core audience, my main supporters came and kept my numbers at a certain level, and now I'm at like 125 followers on Twitch.
Well,
That's
well,
I mean, no longer take you to get fucking 80 subs on YouTube. Like,
I know how long it took.
but it's just they show you, and that's what I mean. Like, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but they just show like if you're streaming, everybody that's online is going to eventually see you if they browsing.
well, let me put it. I mean, like in terms of like Twitch, it seems like Twitch is where it's at in terms of like live content. Like if you're doing live content, it seems to do better on Twitch than on
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
only live content. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm speaking on. Okay, yeah.
I think it would maybe be worth a shot, but like I don't know that Twitch seems to. I don't know if it's just me or Twitch doesn't seem to be as good as a partner as YouTube, even though YouTube's not the greatest partner. But I mean, I guess it would be worth a shot. I mean, in terms of like growth and everything. I mean, I don't know what you think, Kat.
Okay, so I have this
Well,
thing.
no, streaming wise, bro, like just from my opinion, I'm sorry, Kat, but like streaming wise, if you're just about the streaming, Twitch is where you want to be. And if you got a YouTube channel, post your important content on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean
Streaming
because
wise,
So you mean
that
VOD
shit-
it while I'm streaming on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube?
Yeah, but there's ways to stream to both too. There's
No,
ways
I
to
know
stream-
there's way. I mean, I'm
stream to
aware
both.
of those different avenues. Of course, I'm working on a laptop that I think is going to explode if it gets any hotter.
Oh yeah.
One
yeah,
of these
that's all I'm
days,
doing.
and this is going to be a horrible thing for me to do, but one of these days I'm going to run a stream where I'm like, please get me a PC so that my laptop doesn't melt. But-
well that
Yeah,
that just kind of
very
comes back to what Willie was saying. It was like if you want people to keep making stuff, it's like, you know, I mean, like there's necessities that come along with it, and it's like,
Mhm.
you know,
Well,
you got
see-
your computer and everything, and but if it's failing, it's failing, you know.
Well, that's my thing is like, for example, Twitch, I think of gaming. Like, that is the immediate affiliation. I think Twitch, I
That's
think
what I
gaming.
think too.
Or I think, I mean, there's other people that stream on Twitch. I get that. However, I don't necessarily want to multi-stream and like go that route without VODing it and then having to. I appreciate my YouTube channel. I love it. I have no issues with it whatsoever. I love the growth that we've had because the growth that we've had is genuine and sincere. You know?
Yeah.
If that makes
Yeah.
any sense, I don't know how else to put that. Like the subscribers that we have less than 400. We're at, hold on, I gotta go check
Well,
now. Goddamn.
350. You at 350.
We're at
Well,
yeah.
the-
Oh shit. We
Oh, you probably have
up to
more in your
350.
studios though. You probably have more.
No, we're
Well,
at
I
350.
mean,
It'll be
like,
different.
if we reach out on like Twitch, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to grow in an inauthentic way. You know, like
Nah, yeah, no.
I'm sure we'll get plenty of
Don't mean
people
that.
who are just like, you're not meant for this community, and it's just like, okay, just like come and go, you know. But I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll get
Like, let me
people
get honest.
who,
I just want to hear one thing, and I ain't trying to force the issue.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I
Like
built my
just let,
my community here. I let them know what I was getting ready to do with Twitch. I already had a Twitch, right? And people were already following my Twitch, and I wasn't even using it just from it being in my description. I took
Yeah.
it there, and like I know you like when you think of Twitch, you think of games, but I follow like 10, 12 motherfuckers on Twitch, and don't none of them game mainly. It's not like that. It's so far past gaming. It's beyond, like it's all the way beyond gaming. Like, so I took my main people, we went there, and we, like I said, got 80 subs. In 2 weeks, I was at affiliate status because I already have an audience. This don't count if you don't already have an audience.
Right,
well,
I get
it's
that.
What I
also
mean?
like at this point, Kat, we're not monetized, so we have like,
Exactly.
you know, we're not a partner, so we're not put in that corner where like we can experiment with different platforms as
Right,
of right
because
now.
when you're an
If
affiliate
you
or
got 10
this, you can
people, Kat,
only,
that you know that will follow you anywhere, if you got 10 people, you'll know to
which
go
I
to
do.
Twitch.
I legit I know that I have at
Those
least 10
10
people.
people watching you every week will bring in more people. Like, it will just happen. People funnel in Twitch. Like, Twitch is built for your stream to be seen because they want all your money. So everybody, no matter how big, how small you are, like if you look at the main page of Twitch, there's a big streamer, a mid streamer, and a super small streamer with like 15 people watching. Everybody can make the front page on Twitch.
I
I know.
think I think at the very
Like,
least we should look into it. I mean, no promises or anything, but
I
like
think I got good content.
maybe off podcast, you and me, Kat, we can talk about it a little bit.
I think it's
I
more
don't know if
it's
I don't know if
daunting
anyone
because
in the
I do most of it, like I do most of it myself. Like I do all the scheduling, I do all the links, I do all the, you know, I get Wolf to do the promo pictures,
Yeah.
I post it on the stories, I tag people so they can post it on theirs. Like the initial everything that happens comes from me.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
well,
why
to
that
bring
that,
on
that
another
point is no.
platform is daunting. It's like,
if you want me
can
to
I
look into
handle
it a little
it?
bit, you can always ask me. I'll look into it a little bit more. I mean, it's
That
not a big
part
deal.
though, Kat, like the reaching out. That's why I don't do Friday Night Horror on Twitch because I can't connect with the creators. Like, you know what I mean? It's different.
yeah.
But like, literally, it's like the perfect place. Like, say you want to try something new or a new version of the pod, or like how y'all was playing Among Us and talking shit, and even like the music talent show, the music shit. That shit is crazy on Twitch. That many people in your talent show on Twitch, like you're going to fucking get other people coming immediately because
Yeah.
it's built for that. Like it's just not even like the podcast. Just like if you want to step out and do other content, you know you got people that's just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna go with Kat, let her do this experiment. You're gonna benefit from it immediately if you have a core fan base.
Which
Somebody without a fan base, it's not
I
gonna
built the
happen.
community before we started the podcast, and everybody knows that. That was my. I wasn't planning on doing the podcast. It came from the community. It was something the community wanted. Like the merch came first. First came the community, then came the merch, and then
Yeah.
came
That's
the podcast.
crazy. You got the merch
Bro.
before the pod. That's
Bro,
dope
I
as
mean,
fuck.
bro,
merch
like
is
it was
fire,
literally
too.
like,
That is unheard of. That's fire.
yeah, no, bro. I was telling Kat like we should do something. Like we should stream. You should get a microphone. Then she got a microphone. Like I got her to get a microphone finally. And then like one day we were just like talking, and then she just like starts up a live stream. And then it was like, oh shit, we're live. And
Yep.
then like we look at the live stream and we had like 13 watchers. We're like,
Yeah.
what? Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? It's literally 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and we have like 13 watchers just watching us just fucking fuck around with Streamlabs.
And it was
like,
bad
bruh,
too. It was bad. It was buffering
Yeah,
like every 2 seconds. It was bad.
I was literally yelling like,
That's gotta
why are
happen.
you watching?
That's gotta happen though. For
But that's
real.
Yeah,
the
no, it
thing.
was
That's the
awesome,
thing
though.
is like that's how
Yeah.
I do think. That's how I did the competition in 4 days. Is like I get an idea and I run with it. But I'm really wary of taking on more. Like, okay, so the competition, I knew enough people, right, when it comes to independent artists, to make it happen. Now, if they all signed on, I had a good core people that could probably get their people to come on to, like, I knew that I could probably pull it off. And I knew with the judges we had that we had the right combination. No matter what anybody feels any type of way about how it turned out, for good, bad, or indifferent, the fact is that we had really great judges who were, I was the, what do you call it, Skull's a pure listener, and we had two artists from two different genres of the music that were there, right? So I knew I could pull it off, so I was okay with taking that on. However, as a single mom with a full-time job who does this every minute of every single day outside of my full-time job, and I'm in my Discord 24/7, like, I see everything, whether I respond or not is different. Sometimes I go into like more private chats and I vent because I just can't at the moment. Taking on another platform is daunting. Taking on Instagram was hard for me, but I figured it out. Now I post stories and content and stuff to try to promote the people I rock with and to promote, like, this stream. I was, obviously you saw it, Jay, you saw that I was promoting it and stuff, like, that's what I do. But taking on a whole new platform that I mod for, like I said, I mod for Nova, I mod for Nick's friend Joe, I think I modded for Trevor and maybe Austin, I'm not 100% sure. Like, and Carly, I'm technically one of her mods. So I can mod for it, but streaming on there, I don't understand it. I would literally stream like I do now, and it would just appear there, and like, good luck with that. Like, I wouldn't even know how that works. So,
Well, I mean, like, that could be
it's a
part of
big
the fun.
test.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's a big
seeing
test,
like,
but it's-
like, this could be like
I'm sorry,
labeled
dude, I keep
Ratchet
cutting you out.
stream. Let's
Nah,
go.
go ahead, Skulls. My fault. I'm talking way too much. Go ahead.
Ratchet.
No, I just said that could be like part of the fun. Like we can just, I mean, like, dude, I mean, literally we started this podcast by, just being like idiots at 2 a.m. and
Yeah.
throwing it on
Which
and
is
seeing what happens.
our brand, Skulls, you and me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, why couldn't we do that on Twitch? Just see what happens at the end of the day. And like just like we'll turn it on, talk to each other, see where it goes, but just kind of get an idea of what Twitch is and
If
see
enough in the
people-
community are interested
and every
in
live
being
stream
there.
is not as much work. Every live stream is not as much work.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. If people
Like,
in the
literally just
community are
type in
willing and
word.
wanting to have us on Twitch, then I'm willing to try it out. However, if the community is like, look, I really don't want to fuck with Twitch, then I'm cool with sticking with YouTube because I get YouTube better. And I don't edit videos. I don't like, I don't download videos and like repost. I don't know how to do all that. So my point is like, if the community is cool with it, then I have no problem trying it. In fact, I would. But if the community is like, I really won't fuck with Twitch in general, I'm talking about like a majority, right? I won't fuck with
Yeah.
Twitch. I can't stand it. Then I don't
Your
want to necessarily.
community should want to do it for you though.
No, I get that.
They're
It's
not.
just,
They're not even saying like in a weird way, but like, you gonna have that. I ain't saying like I don't know why I'm pushing Twitch things. Go ahead, just go ahead. 'Cause,
no,
like,
no, I get it.
I am a
just-
pusher towards things when it comes to this like content creation shit. So like, I'll
I
get
need that.
overbearing
You have
with
to
the
understand.
topic.
I'm doing this. I'm literally doing most of this like without any input. Like, I ask Coles. I'll get him on there and I'll be like, okay, so I need to learn restreams so that we can be like on camera, but not me, but you guys. So he set up his phone and set up his camera so that I could like position the windows the way it needs to be. I'd never used the service before. And literally, that's like, what, an hour and a half before we went live with the competition?
that was wild. I was like, holy shit! Like,
I'm like,
we're
I need
just
to
figuring
learn
it out
this.
just now.
Set up the cameras. Let's figure this out. Like,
Like,
that's,
you're a fucking beast, dude. Like, I can never. That's why I would have to have it 2 weeks out so I could figure that out. So I can know like a week in advance. Like, I know how to do that. I
Well, see,
couldn't do
I'm
that. now.
trying really hard
If you
to
can pull that off, bro, nothing else is shit.
that's the thing
I'm
is
telling you, bro. Cat is a
That's
fucking
that's
animal.
big,
Cat is an
bro.
animal.
I've been doing shit 4 years, and that terrifies me to try to put together something like that. That's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
it's not
It's like
easy,
planning,
but
that's like
it's
planning
my
a birthday
passion.
party for myself, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna come. Anybody gonna come to the birthday party? Probably not. I'm gonna be sad at the end of the night. You know what? Let's not do the birthday party. I pass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can blow out your candles. I wish people showed up to my birthday party.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I didn't have this birthday party. I told you wasn't nobody gonna come.
Well, see, that's
Hours
everything
to
when it comes to me. I want to see people succeed. So I want people to see, for example, Jay, I want to see them, or people that don't know you, to get to know you, to see how you are as a person, how just fucking awesome that you are. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't really rock with people that aren't amazing. And I'm sorry, that sounds conceited, but y'all know I'm right. Right?
Yeah,
So-
no, you're 100% right. I mean, like, for real, dude. Like, I mean, it seems disingenuous if you did, in a way. You know, it's like, why would you support things that you don't believe in?
No, exactly. And that's the same with, like, okay, so independent artists, some of them I didn't know. However, I gave them all a fair shake, including people I knew personally. I still didn't give them any more of a leg up than the people that I knew or that I didn't really know. The thing is that I just, that's who I am. If I could do this full time, I would. However, I don't have that option. I'm nowhere near that option. But I pour
It's stressful. It's
everything
stressful,
into it.
you know?
And I just can't, I have to reconcile myself with pouring my everything into another platform, right? I get that I could post it on multiple platforms at the same time. I get that, and it would be like the same, blah, blah, blah. I get that. I know people give me crap, including my own community who knows better. They give me crap for not being on camera. Cool. It's okay. Like, they're not going to hurt my feelings any. If you don't like me because I'm not on camera, cool. Like, there's other places you could be. Please be there. But I like to see people succeed. I like to see artists and content creators succeed. I like people to understand them on a different level. That's what I'm all about. And if Twitch can make that happen, and this sounds so like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw myself on the sword. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if that can make it happen even more so or better, I'm all there for that. I just need to know that the community that I have spent my blood, sweat, and tears into building and really resonating with and really trying to be sincere with would rock with me there. Like, a lot of people are like, so you don't like YouTube, you're going to Twitch? It's like, well, I'm not coming. And I'm like, I don't want to be like, well, fuck you if you don't want to show up. I just want to be like,
Well, you know,
however,
I think it's
No,
just a
what
matter
happened-
of experimentation. Just like we're trying something new. You know, if it works, it doesn't work. You know, if it works,
This
it works.
is
If it
what's
doesn't
gonna
work, it
happen,
doesn't work.
bro. People are gonna come, people aren't. Every
Yeah.
time you go back to YouTube after something awesome happened on Switch, they're gonna eventually come over, bro, because it's gonna be, you're gonna have fun. There's gonna be content there that these people that support you on YouTube are missing. They're gonna get over missing your content if they really fuck with you. If they don't really fuck with you, it don't matter. But the best thing that happens is that you branch your community.
okay,
So
well,
like, I got people from Twitch that's came over to
Yeah.
YouTube now. I got,
well,
you know
let's
what I'm
do
saying?
this.
Like, so it's like that can happen. Like, but I
Yeah,
get
the
everything you're
me-
saying. It's a lot of fucking work too.
At the end of the
Like-
day, you're saying, like, at the end of the day, the medium doesn't matter. It's a matter of, like, if they fuck with you, and if they fuck with you, they'll follow you to wherever the medium is.
Yeah.
well, see, I
Even-
personally like
even
pissing
if
off
they
We
initially
Scheme.
don't want to.
I like
Even if they
pissing
initially
off
don't
We
want to.
Scheme and being like, I'm not gonna literally go and on Twitch because because I'm already on YouTube, looking at YouTube Studio, watching I'm doing that stuff, right? So, and Twitch doesn't notify me on my laptop right now, and so he's live. I'm like, you know. I go in there and I put stabby pictures all the time because he knows he makes me stabby as fuck because he's like blunt as fuck. But
Right.
like, I don't go on there, and it's nothing against him. It's just if he's on YouTube, I'm gonna be on YouTube. Go on to Twitch. I don't want to. You're telling me.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you,
I get it.
Alfonso, for the $20 to go towards replacing that laptop and possibly getting on Twitch. I appreciate you. Like, legitimately,
Ugh,
I will
holy
put
fuck.
that into an account. Like, I have the savings account that has, like, I think it has $1.50. I'll put it in there. No, honestly, kids are fucking annoying. They want Wingstop all the time. I will put it into a savings account, and I will put it towards getting an actual PC, hopefully a decent one, because this one, like, I'm touching it, and I'm like, my hand is burning.
That's not good.
But I took away the extra monitors, so now I know it's not that. Good time, good to know. But how's this? Okay, I'll make y'all a deal. I'll make you a deal, and this is, I'm being sincere.
And I gotta say goodbye very soon.
No, I just want to say this,
It's
and
fine.
then you can do your thing. Friday, the podcast Friday, right? Is we're going to be like kind of an open forum. It's going to be about support and how you support people and where you prefer to support people and why and how that. Let's do multi-stream. Let's do Twitch and we'll do YouTube. I have a Twitch name because like I said, I'm a mod on Twitch. So I have a Twitch name that I've had for a while. We'll do both and see how that goes.
Are you ready for sure though? Because if you're not ready, it's gonna be nerve wracking.
Dude,
it's gonna
you don't
distract
understand. Like, legitimately, I kind of am like, okay, let's do it. I'm ready. That's who I am.
Okay, yeah. I know that feeling. Okay,
Cat,
yeah, I know
Cat
I know
does
what
not
that's about.
plan.
Yeah.
She just feels it.
Nah, I
and does
got
it.
it. Yeah,
Like,
that's
the fact
best
that
way.
you were
That's the best way.
scheduled for like a week and a half was like epic.
Planning is ass cheeks. Planning never works, bro.
But we do
Never
like
works.
Mondays and Fridays, and so Friday we're gonna have that stream. So we'll do both, and we'll just see how it goes.
Well,
Alright, shit.
hey, bro. I appreciate you coming on here for real, dude. You were a pleasure
Absolutely.
to talk to.
These is good fucking talks, man. Like,
If you
I
want to be
appreciate
here
being
monthly,
I
we can
appreciate the
schedule it.
invite. I'm down. I'm down to pop in a cameo every now and again. You know what I'm saying? It's good
Yeah,
chat, bro.
man.
Y'all good fucking people, bro. We got some things in common. Like I like that. You know.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
Now that I'm
Fucking-
subscribed, I can try to jump in whenever I can.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
bro.
you can't be fucking. I'm gonna see if
I
you're
usually just
subscribed
curse
to
and
me.
yell, bro. You ain't missing nothing, bro.
I'm gonna see if you're subscribed. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Oh, you doing what now? Wait a minute. Let's see.
You better hurry. You better hurry.
Got
No,
him.
seriously.
Yeah.
Ladybug, my Twitch handle is itsxKaTxx.
Sure am sub, sir.
So it's literally at itsxxKaTxx. Just like my
Oh, no.
Instagram handle. So
Oh,
gotta fucking
I
have it,
gained
man.
1 subscriber. Oh, I wonder if you like
look
it.
at you. No, seriously, Jay, check out his
Ah.
music. It's actually pretty badass. Like, it's stuck in my head. It's ridiculous. Between
No, I
him
am,
and
I
like
am.
2 other artists that I know personally, their lyrics like rotate through my head. It's like his hook, someone else's like verse, and then someone else's like half of a verse.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
And it's also like I try to add like weight and like you know, like even with like cliche, like it's kind of a pop song, like I tried to make it like the people involved feel like actual people, you know, like I try to make
Jay,
it
he can
relatable.
sing. Don't even let
Now
him
I'm
lie.
intrigued.
He can
I'm
sing.
intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna check it out, bro.
Aha! Ladybug is followed on
sure.
Twitch. I don't know why it notified me here, but cool.
No, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. Hey, listen, I love all you motherfuckers. Mwah. Elsewhere podcast. Hey, there's no else I'd rather be. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on?
Love you, Jay. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're so busy.
All right, thank y'all for having me. And you know, I'm gonna see everybody tomorrow. Cat, hopefully see you tomorrow too on a flyby. Skulls, I'm gonna see you soon, bro. I'm gonna check out your content. And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
man.
Hey,
I appreciate you
everybody.
being here.
Have a good
Beginning
night,
of the
everybody.
beautiful
We're gonna
friendship.
end the podcast because that's how we do it. Like, hey, and we're
And
done.
we'll see y'all
Cast
elsewhere.
Yeah, we
Give them
will.
kisses. Say mwah.
Mwah.
All right, Joe.
Oh, Skulls, that was
Say,
juicy.
What's
Don't
that
do
lazy ass kiss you gave to the people, bro? That grandpa kiss.
Let me get a redo.
Come on. bro.
Mwah.
He's gonna be like, ah, like that's
That
gonna
sounds
be.
a little aggressive.
No. We're keeping it like wedding church. You know, we're not making this like porno fucking kiss.
Man, I'm out of here.
I
Goodbye.
love y'all. Have a
Those-
good night. I'll post it in chat, y'all.